To go on here on the Miss It Miss Out show. We're not messing about. You know what it's like. If you've got to work around Christmas time, you've got to have fun. And we intend to have lots of fun tonight. The code you need is ZDGC43, your perfect pansy bundle. And here comes your price this evening. $8.95. That is quite the saving. So it should be around about the £15 price point if you were to buy these 2 strands of gemstones and your cord separately. But tonight you can own them for just $8.95. When you said under 10, I was thinking $9.95, but no. Producer Liam, not content with that. $8.95. And don't forget, if you already have a P&P up and running with us here at Jewellery Maker, then your work for the day is done. You only ever pay one P&P, so you can just be adding these clearance deals, these amazing savings to your basket for one P&P. $8.95 is all you're going to pay this evening for your perfect pansy bundle, featuring 90 carats of amethyst, 160 carats of those gorgeous faceted citrines, and of course, your golden coloured cord. 10 metres in total, $8.95, plenty of people getting involved on the phone lines. I knew they wouldn't let us down. I knew the Miss It Miss Out audience wouldn't turn their back on us because of, well, there's no reason to. Clearance deals non-stop this evening, and we are going to push on. That has been our starter for 5. Let's have a look at what's coming up at the top of the hour. Am I right in saying we're doing our 10-strand bundle? Look at this. So, best value of the evening, 10 strands of gemstones, going to an unbelievably low price, offering you the best value of the evening. That will be your opportunity to get involved with that at the top of the hour as a star buy. But we have another star buy coming up in just 20 minutes. Your DVD collection. 3 DVDs for one very, very low price. This is once again going to represent an incredible saving. Well, these are very useful, especially for anybody who has intentions of attending craft fairs in the new year, because you've got your beading basics, fabulous findings, and your wirework rings. 3 DVDs that will allow you to take your jewellery making to another level, coming up in just 20 minutes time. Before we start our Miss It Miss Out deals, I do have to say one thing. Because we are actually owned, this is a family-run business owned by the Bennett family, and I do want to say a personal congratulations to Jake and Hannah, because they got engaged last night. Aww. So that is the owner of the company, Mr. Steve Bennett's daughter, got engaged to the man who rocks for us here, Jake. So very close friends of mine, so congratulations if they are watching. Right, yes, indeed, indeed. So congratulations, but without further ado, it is time to get Miss It Miss Out underway. And where are we starting? Mr. Liam Nevitt. Oh, that's a good place to start. Here we go. One of the rarest gemstones on the planet, thought to be a generational gemstone. So who knows? I mean, we may discover another mine, but right now there is only one source for this beautiful gemstone. It is found in the foothills of Mount Kilimanjaro. It's known as Tanzanite 1, so that's a good name for the only Tanzanite mine we know of, isn't it? And as a result, this gemstone is actually thought to be 1,000 times rarer than diamonds. Gorgeous gemstone, starting to rub shoulders with the big boys. We're starting to think of it more as a big 5 than a big 4, thanks to Tanzanite. We only have single figures of availability on this particular strand. So not only is this a very rare gemstone, this is a very rare strand. It is flying out the door. This is your first Miss It Miss Out opportunity. 90 carats of Tanzanite. These are plain nuggets, so they are irregular shapes, and that allows you to show your customers the organic nature of the gemstone, but still gives them the opportunity to own a gemstone that was exclusively sold by Tiffany's originally. If you do want to get involved with this, start dialing our free phone number right now. The code you need is GDIM70, and here comes a ridiculously low price for 90 carats of Tanzanite. Wow, under £10 This just goes to represent the buying power we now have here at Jewellery Maker. We are able to offer you a gemstone 1,000 times rarer than diamonds at under £10. Gorgeous quality, beautiful organic feel because of the nuggets, and the price point is just £9.95. Let's see how many we have left in stock, because they are going very quickly. We're down to 5 available. If you want to add this to your order, don't forget it's just 1 P&P per day here at Jewellery Maker. So if you've already made a purchase from Jenny and Mark on the morning show, or the lovely Vicky on the Design Inspiration show, we only have 2 available now. 90 carats of tanzanite. In fact, there are people on the phone line, so we're going to leave that one there. It looks like that is going to be a sellout. Congratulations to everybody who's just added tanzanite to their collection for under £10. We're going to leave that one there. Where are we moving on to? Ooh, wow, this is a gorgeous strand of amazonite. Usually we're quite used to seeing a real consistency of colour tone, aren't we, on the strand itself. Here, beautiful variation of colour tones here, from your pastel shades of green all the way up to those aquatic, almost lagoon greens there. Look at that. Which is good when you're dealing with gemstones this size, because they're 20mm puffy squares, so they probably are going to be used as feature gemstones in your designs. So you might not use all of these gemstones together, and as a result, it's nice to be able to create bespoke looks using the different colour tones. Because look there, you can see those pastel shades there, can't you? And then if I just put it up to there, look at that. Real rich, deep lagoon green tones there. Actually, you know what? Now that I feel that on the back of my hand, this would make a really comfortable bracelet. So maybe you would end up using these gemstones together. Who knows? 490 carats of amazonite in total. You can ignore my hairy man wrists, and you can see, you can imagine then how gorgeous the bracelet would actually be on your delicate feminine wrists, you see? 490 carats in total. As I say, the puffy squares themselves are 20mm. Probably, again, quite a versatile strand, because you could probably get away with using these as pendants at this size. Maybe a little bit of wire wrapping to enhance the look. AHGP57 is the code you need, and here comes your price this evening for 490 carats of amazonite. £7.95. Once again, taking very exclusive looks under £10. And tonight, 490 carats of amazonite available right now for £7.95. That's what we do here at Jewellery Maker. We offer you the best possible value on the market for the best quality of gemstones we can source. AHGP57, 490 carats of amazonite, 20mm puffy squares, available while stocks last, for just £7.95. We're going to leave that one there. We've got a lot to get through. Ooh, another beautiful pastel shade of green. Actually, I say that, but now that I see it in the lights, it's got quite a zesty, almost citrusy colour to it. This is a gorgeous strand of prehnite. Now, when you look here, if you look closely, you can see there's almost some golden lemon-like tones there as well. It really is your lemon and lime, this particular strand. Very zesty feel. Perfect, I would say, for your spring collection, in fact. Lots of people starting to think about the jewellery designs for the new year now. Starting to think about those craft fairs coming up in January, where people may be looking ahead to the springtime, trying to work a season ahead and put their collections together. This could be the perfect addition to your spring collection. 65 carats of prehnite here, graduated irregular plain squares, and to be honest, because of the shapes here, there's a lot of the creative work done for you. You could create a really simple pair of earrings using these. You're only going to need to use 3 or 4 gemstones on each ear, and you've got a finished piece of jewellery. The squares themselves range in size from 3x1 to 5x2, so quite delicate size. But because of those zesty lemon and lime tones, all the work is done for you. They're going to attract so much attention. OFGH48 is the code you need, and here comes your price for the final few in stock on your prehnite. £6.95. we're just getting better. There's nobody to compete with really, because we offer the best value on the market, so we have to compete with ourselves. The last strand was $7.95. Producer Liam's not having it. He's beat it. He's taken this one to $6.95. 65 carats of prehnite in your graduated irregular plain squares. Available right now while stocks last for $6.95. We're going to leave that one there. We've got a lot to get through, as I keep stating, but I told you, I'm going to be like Santa tonight. I've got so many treats up my sleeve. Ooh. Now this would go really well if you did get hold of that perfect pansy bundle at the start. I'd love to see these two strands of citrine used together, because you've got the faceted ovals from the perfect pansy bundle combined with these beautiful little, it says plain rounds, but these should be described as flat. Yeah. They've sent us flat coins here rather than plain rounds. Let's just ensure that they have sent us the right strand. Just don't want anybody to think they're getting the plain coins and then rounds turn up, because obviously different people will have different design ideas. The second you see a gemstone and a strand, sometimes it gets your creative juices flowing, and immediately you see it and you think, I know exactly what I'm going to do with that. Yeah? I think it's just been mislabeled, yes, unfortunately. This is the strand you are going to receive, we are told. Beautiful honey-like tones. Absolutely incredible gemstone. 25 carats in total. The gemstones themselves range from 3mm to 7mm. That part looks pretty accurate to me. Let's get our price on screen. The code is YDSF70. $6.95 once again, offering you incredibly low prices for beautiful gemstones. And again, this is actually November's birthstone, so it allows you to increase your stash of birthstones. It's always easier to make a sale if people have a personal association with the gemstones, and often people will be aware of their birthstone. So 25 carats of citrine could be quite an astute investment for many jewellery makers. Available right now for $6.95. We're going to leave that one there. We're going to move on. Number, sorry. My apologies. Wow. Perfect with the Amazonite that we just saw, because you have that variation of colour tone on the Amazonite. You've got these gorgeous lagoon blues. Greenish blue banded agate. Just the lady I want to talk to. Product manager Hannah. What are you going to tell me, that this is an industry standard name? Greenish blue agate. Get her on camera. She's not feeling very well. Come on, don't film her. But explain yourself. Greenish blue? I mean, to be honest, they are sort of a greenish blue.
Do you know, I don't actually have my green rods anymore, so I don't know what colours are.
You don't have what?
Green rods?
I don't know what that means. She's saying she can't see greens anymore. Okay. Aside from the name, let's look at the beauty of the gemstone itself. Gorgeous 12mm puffy coins. You know what? Again, maybe I'm wrong, and maybe somebody will contact on Facebook to tell me if I'm wrong, but I love the idea of using these puffy gemstones in bracelets. They just strike me as being really comfortable to wear. And with this particular strand, not only have you got that deep lagoon green or greenish blue tone, as it is, some people might know, only featured on JewelleryMaker once previously. And look at the banding. For me, it's all about the unique banding. Oh, I think we're going to have to bring the price up, because half the stock's already been allocated. Look at this one here. This is the one I'm falling in love with. $6.95 is all you're going to pay for 150 carats of your lagoon green banded agate. That's right, I've done it again. I've renamed another gemstone strand. The code is GHGP00 if you want to get involved with this. You're going to have to act quickly because we're now down to a quarter of the stock left as available stock. They are flying out the door. We're going to have to leave that one there. Another sellout. I'll tell you what, a lot of crafters out there and a lot of jewellery makers are going to be very, very organised leading up to Christmas. Christmas is all going to be sorted. All the presents wrapped, all the food bought. And so now they can just sit down. All right, no trouble. We can just sit down and enjoy JewelleryMaker. And it looks like a lot of you are taking advantage of our clearance prices tonight. I can see a little bit of a queue forming on the phone lines. And this is going to be no exception. Another beautiful pastel shade, but this time, gorgeous femininity of rose quartz. The gemstone of true love. Look at that. 290 carats of rose quartz barrels. Very appropriate name for the shape of these gemstones. Almost like a puffy rice bead, if you will. But barrel seems quite an appropriate name. I'll go with that for once. To be honest, with a gemstone this feminine and this gorgeous, I would just restrand this. It could be like an everyday necklace that you wear to work. Maybe if you wear more subdued tones to work, your blacks and your greys, this could be the way of adding a bit of colour through your accessories. I know lots of people like to do that. 290 carats in total. The barrels themselves are 14 by 10 mil in size, sorry. The code is EGGP56. Let's have a look at our price this evening. Ooh, another miss it, miss out price, $6.95. This particular strand has featured in many bundles, so I imagine it's quite popular with the designers out there, and particularly our experts here on the show have obviously asked for it to be included in certain bundles. You can add it to your order for just $6.95. A gorgeous gemstone, very feminine tone there. $6.95, another miss it, miss out deal. We're moving on to? Ooh. Another very traditional colour combination in the fashion world. And we talk about this quite a lot whenever we have this gemstone because the fashion industry have sort of adopted this colour combination, haven't they? That royal blue tone with those flecks of gold. I think traditionally made popular by the Egyptians, the ancient Egyptians that featured this colour combination so heavily. But that was as a result of this gemstone. The reason the Egyptians used that colour combination so regularly is that they had a bit of a thing for lapis lazuli. Cleopatra herself used to use lapis lazuli as eyeshadow. She used to grind it up and use it as eyeshadow. So the original fashion icon, long before Marilyn came along, Cleopatra was a trendsetter, wasn't she? 260 carats of lapis lazuli here. These are top drilled flat drop beads. So you have got that top drilled droplet effect that allow people to create matching sets of jewellery. But because you've got that almost 3D flat, if you like, getting a lot of texture, a lot of layers to your design itself. These are 18 by 13 mil in size, 260 carats in total. Here comes your price for lapis lazuli this evening. Again, $6.95, another extremely low price point for what you are getting here. 260 carats of a gemstone which has been revered for centuries, or even longer than that, in fact, the ancient Egyptians, since around about 4000 BC. It's a long time. WNGP51, 260 carats of lapis lazuli for $6.95. Where are we moving on to? Oh, gorgeous, number 8. Champagne pearls. Now, I think a few people are going to be indulging over the next few days in the likes of champagne and gorgeous jewellery. You've got both boxes ticked with this particular strand. Now, it's described as peach colour pearl, but I'll be looking for more softer tones with the peach tails. This has a really golden pearlescence to it. It really feels like champagne pearls to me. BHGP27, let's go with the classification of peach cultured Baroque pearls. Quite large in size, they're 11 by 10 mil. Now you can see that on the actual pearls themselves there are slight irregularities in size, but to be honest, on the strand, each and every pearl is quite uniform, quite similar to all of the other pearls on the strand, so you can easily use these together. They'd work perfect in your vintage designs, perfect in your bridal boutique designs. And we are going to give you an exclusive price slash this evening. Let's have a look at the current sale price for your peach slash champagne cultured Baroque pearls. So, wow, they're already at $7.95. If you want to get involved, start dialing now. We are very busy this evening. I knew you wouldn't let me down. You're all still out there watching, even amidst $5.95. Well, this is why. Because of the incredible prices we bring you. BHGP27, in spite of the busy festive period, everybody is still at home, glued to their screens for our Miss It Miss Out deals. Peach cultured pearls, 11 by 10 mil in size. The code is BHGP27, and you can add these to your order right now for $5.95. Don't forget, at 9 p.m. this evening, these will return to their original price point of $7.95, which in itself represents incredible value. But why not make that saving? Get them for just $5.95. We're going to leave that one there. And we are going to move on because, without further ado, it's time for the first of the evening. What time is it, boys? Start by time! Is that right, is it? Director Bruce worked a little bit of overtime yesterday on the other side, the other Miss It Miss Out show. Traitor. No, I'm joking. And he said they don't get as excited about their star buys. They don't shout. People at home probably like that. Probably like, yeah. Thank God. Thank heavens for that. No, sorry. We're just getting excited because we know what kind of prices we're able to bring you as part of our star buys. Now, if you're sitting at home, maybe you're normally at work at this time, but maybe you're off for the festive period and you're enjoying the Miss It Miss Out show this evening. You're thinking, I don't know what a star buy is. I don't know why you're shouting and bawling. Let me explain it to you. We're either going to launch a brand new strand, such as this gorgeous strand coming up as our superstar buy at 5 to 9 this evening. Excitable. Look at that morganite on that strand. You know I love the feminine gemstones. But then you've got those gorgeous sky blues and lagoon greens. This is a very exclusive strand of beryl coming up as our superstar buy at 9 p.m. Now that is a premiere strand never before seen, and that is representing one of our star buys. The other option is that we take a collection of the products that you can find every day on our website and we offer you them at a clearance price. And this is what we're about to do on a DVD bundle. So you're going to get 3 DVDs, but you're going to make an incredible saving. The code is QHGC06. If you want to start dialing, if you want to get involved, you can do so now. Very, very useful DVDs here, particularly if you've just taken up jewellery making. I think these are 3 of the first DVDs I would suggest people invest in. Beading basics here. So that's all of the sort of starter techniques, if you like, to get you up and running. Fabulous findings, which actually allows you to create your own findings from wire. So, you know, you're never going to be caught short. If you get to the end of your design and you think, oh no, I haven't got a clasp, I haven't got this, I haven't got that. You can use this DVD and a reel of wire to create your own findings. And as a result, you probably give your jewellery designs even more of a bespoke feel. And on top of that, your wire work rings. Now I have to say, I don't think we see enough rings on the show, if I'm honest with you, because I've been to craft fairs. Some of my friends are jewellery makers. I've been along with them to see, you know, see what's going on there, see what all you jewellery makers are up to. And rings are the biggest seller by far. Say it again, sir? Yes, producer Dion. She always wears a wire work ring, doesn't she? Yeah, so, you know, they're very, very popular. And as I say, I've been to craft fairs. You know, some of them can be a bit sleepy. sometimes, and sometimes people aren't there to buy statement pieces of jewellery. But if you've got those £5, £10 items that can draw attention to your store, rings are the way to go. And not only that, but you can actually offer bespoke services at your craft fairs where you say, if you like that design, let me measure up your finger and I'll make you one now. You have a little, look around the craft store and I will, emulate the design you like to your ring size. So that's another little bespoke service maybe some people might not have thought of. And you can learn all of the techniques you need to on this Wirework Rings DVD. I believe it's hosted by Laura Binding. She is our wirework ring specialist. She loves making wirework rings. Some of the wirework rings that Laura Binding creates are beautiful. Now, she's a very talented lady. She'll create 2 or 3 ring designs just on the train up here to do a show. She loves it. And she is the expert on this particular DVD. Am I wrong? Oh, my apologies. I got it wrong. I think Laura does do another wirework rings then. She does a different one. My apologies. It's actually Louise Jacobson, again, very, very talented designer. She actually runs one of our workshops here, so she already gives incredible tuition to everybody, showing them how to create wirework rings. My apologies, Louise. So it's Louise. Oh, well, that means that she's created these designs. So you are in safe hands with your Wirework Rings DVD. On top of that, you've got your beading basics. I think it might be Linda on that one. I'm bound to be wrong now that I say that. I've jumped in both feet. Come on, Liam. Let me know. I think it's Linda on the beading basis, but I'm bound to be wrong now. And Fabulous Findings, and I think it's Gemma Crow that shows us how to create Fabulous Findings from wire. I'm pretty sure. Let's have a look and find out. Woo! 1 out of 3 ain't bad. It's a fail, isn't it? 33%. Look, all you know is you're getting 3 hours of incredible tuition on 3 of the most useful DVDs to get started with. To be honest, all of our experts are incredible. So you're in safe hands no matter what. The code is QHGC06. If you were to buy these separately, it would be $14.85. The best part of £15. I mean, to get our DVDs at just $4.95 each already represents probably the best value on the market. Definitely. Definitely. I love the words I'm hearing right here. Producer Liam just said, shall I do something a bit naughty that I've been told not to do? Yeah. That presumably means they've told you not to go so low on bundles. Yes. And that presumably means you're going to go that low. It's Christmas! So, oh right, I thought you'd done it. Okay, so the price he had approved for this bundle was $6.95. The bosses have gone home. Some of them have left the country to celebrate Christmas. He wanted to do 3 for the price of 1. And that's what he's going to do. QHGC06, your DVD special featuring Fabulous Findings, Wirework Rings and Beading Basics, and he has taken it down to $4.95, the price you usually pay for just 1 DVD, but tonight you can get 3 for the price of 1. Now, whenever we do those sort of traditional sort of saving deals, the ones you'd see around the supermarkets, people fly in on the phone. It's like your bog-off deals, you buy one, get one free and things like that. This is taking it a step further, isn't it? You wouldn't see this in a supermarket. 3 for the price of 1. Maybe you would on some things, but probably not on DVDs. QHGC06, your DVD special, 3 DVDs for the price of 1. And producer Liam throwing caution to the wind. He's had his appraisal now. We've got 5.5 months to your next appraisal. They won't remember. $4.95. Oh, he's got it on screen now. I scared him. Sorry, guys. QHGC06 is the code. We'll leave that one there because we've got a lot to get through before our next star buy, which, don't forget, is a 10-strand bundle coming up in around about 15-20 minutes time now. Thanks to all the hellos at the start of the show. You can blame the rest of the crew for this, producer Liam. So, best possible value of the evening coming up in just 15 minutes time. And we're going to start with gorgeous strand of aquamarine. Wow, is there enough gemstones on this? Very long. Appears to be much longer than, 40 centimetres. I thought it was longer than traditional strand from our Gems of Distinction range, which tend to be between 18 and 25 centimetres. This is a 40 centimetre strand of aquamarine here. As a result, you get 90 carats. The code is AWRU62. I've got to say, we're getting busier and busier as the night goes on, aren't we? I think everybody's already got their feet up now. They've opened a bottle of bubbly, or maybe soft drinks if you prefer. And they're here for clearance deals. Can you offer us one on this particular strand, Producer Liam? Oh, thank you very much. Already low. He says he's going to take it lower. The code is AWRU62. 90 carats of gorgeous aquamarine from the beryl family. So March's birthstone here. These particular rice beads range in size from 8x4 to 15x8. Beautiful facets on the surface of these rice beads. Gorgeous. Give you that little extra bit of glamour, that little bit of sophistication. Let's have a look at the current selling price for this strand of aquamarine. Wow, $13.45. As I say, this is from the Gems of Distinction range due to the quality of the gemstones and, of course, the gemstone itself. Big hitter, isn't it, aquamarine? But on top of that, you've got 40 centimetres in length on this particular strand. Beautiful sky blue tones on this particular strand. And we're not staying at $13.45 this evening. Until 9 p.m, we are going to offer you an exclusive price reduction. And don't forget, it will return to that price point at 9 p.m. if there are any left in stock. I don't think there's going to be at this price. We're taking it under £10. AWRU62 down to $9.95. So usually $13.45. There are a lot of gemstones on this particular strand and a lot of versatility thanks to the graduation of sizes. They range from 8x4 to 15x8. And this evening, you can add it to your order for $9.95. That's an exclusive price slash, only available till 9 p.m. So take advantage while you can. 90 carats of aquamarine for just $9.95. We are going to leave that one with you because we've got a lot to get through. Moving on to multicoloured moonstone. Gorgeous variety of colour tones here. Quite earthy colour tones here. You've still got that checkerboard faceting on this particular strand, so you're still getting that sparkle, that glamour. But we're getting some colour tones here that we don't always see on a strand of moonstone. Look at these, almost golden tones from this particular gemstone. Beautiful. You've got those peach tones here, very feminine. Got your dolphin greys and silver tones. Gorgeous amber light tones here. Love this little shimmer. Now, if you haven't seen our show before, you may not know that the reason this is known as moonstone is that the ancient Romans actually believed that the lunar god had actually put shards of moonlight inside, because that little shimmer that you get almost looks like moonlight. It's a nice little bit of information that you could perhaps share with your customers, because I do think it adds a little bit of romance to the gemstone itself. Not that you need to, because when you're getting this gorgeous optical effect, it's going to attract attention to your jewellery, and it in itself enhances your jewellery designs because of that shimmer. You've got 90 carats in total here. You've got that gorgeous multicoloured moonstones. You've got a real mixture of tones and colour tones here, but really enhanced by those facets. They range in size from 9mm to 12mm. And let's have a look at our price this evening for WQSF41. $7.95. This is a Gems of Distinction strand. If you don't know what that means it has been sourced by our Indian buying office and represents the best quality of gemstones that we can find out there on the market. They're then handed over to some of our most experienced lapidarists who achieve this incredible look, this checkerboard facet absolutely gorgeous. And I know so many jewellery makers out there love to work with those earthy tones. This particular strand would sit perfectly in a Debbie Bolford design, to be honest. WQSF41, 90 carats of multicolour moonstone, available right now while stocks last for $7.95. We're going to leave that one there. We're going to move on. Ooh, wow, I like this. Beautiful. I'll tell you what. I know. We really needed a tumbleweed then, didn't we? Pete, come on. Why weren't you cracking up with laughter?
I was so caught up in the humour.
You were laughing on the inside, is that what you're telling me?
That I didn't know what to do.
Didn't know what to do with himself. My joke was so funny. Good save. No need for the sarcasm. 90 carats here of iolite. And what, if you do pardon the pun, what I do like about it is, that's more like it. I heard a lot of laughter in my ear there from Director Ben. Like it. What I actually do like about this particular strand is the organic nature. You can see here these rough cut nuggets are going to really add to the design because they're going to bring some drama and texture to the jewellery design. Looks like the strand's coming out of my ears. They range in size from 9x4 to 13x5. The code is DPGK57. Again, a very, very sought after gemstone on the jewellery market. So another opportunity for you to offer your customers gemstones which are heavily sought after by some of the big design houses, some of those top-end designers and jewellers, including iolite in their jewellery designs, but they're looking for the top quality jewellery standard, aren't they? This allows you to show your customers that you're working with the real McCoy, that you have managed to source those organic shapes, beautiful rough cut nuggets, which I think will add to your design in many respects. The code is DPGK57, 90 carats of iolite in total. Let's have a look at your price this evening. Wow, $6.95 for iolite. I can tell you that when I was a producer on Gems TV, our sister channel, I used to have whole hours dedicated to this gemstone. Well, if we could source enough of it, if we had enough jewellery in stock that allowed us to showcase a gemstone like iolite, because you've got those beautiful violet tones, those gorgeous blue colours, almost navy blue here as well. So you've got a lovely versatility about this strand. $6.95 is, in many respects, ridiculous. And I'll tell you another thing that some people might not have noticed. You've got these little spacer beads on this particular strand. Now I imagine they're just a base metal, probably copper, but they do have a silver finish to them. So you can use them within your designs, and I actually love the idea of using those deep, rich violet colours with silver. So another design idea just because of the way the strand is presented. That is a great price for what you're getting there. 90 carats of iolite for $6.95. The code you need is DPGK57. We're going to leave that one there. We've got a lot to get through before that 10 strand super saver. We'll leave that one there. And moving on, this time to a very high-end look, because you've got these plain, high polished wheels, which are basically unfaceted rondelles. Do you know what I mean? So rondelles but without the facets, but instead of getting the sparkle from a facet, you've got that high-end finish from the high polished feel. So it's almost as if this gemstone didn't need a facet to enhance it. Gorgeous golden tones, again, making me think of that glass of champagne I'm going to be enjoying after the live show on Christmas morning. I'm going to treat myself, push the boat out and have a glass of champers to celebrate. It's been a great year here at Jewellery Maker. Oh, Ben, Director Ben's saying he's going to have a glass of Bucks Fizz. Do you know what? I've bought some Bucks Fizz to bring in on the morning. Well, you should have worked on Christmas morning then and you'd have got a glass. SLSF56, 70 carats of citrine. Your graduated plain wheels. They range in size from 4x1 to 7x2. And we're going to give you an exclusive price reduction. Let's have a look at the original price, the current selling price for this strand. Wow, that in itself represents some extremely high value here at Jewellery Maker. Where else could you get hold of 70 carats of citrine? And you have got a gorgeous colour tone on this particular strand. Those beautiful honey-like tones merging into those champagne and golden tones. And we're not staying at $8.95. We are taking it down. Here come, wow, down to $6.95. Once again, producer Liam giving us an exclusive price reduction, but it will only be available until 9 p.m. this evening, and that's if we have any remaining in stock. Could well be that this sells out this evening at $6.95. Of course, at 9 p.m. it will return to that price point of $8.95, which, as I say, already represents probably the best value on the market. SLSF56, 70 carats of citrine available right now for $6.95. We're going to leave that one there. We're going to move on. And this time, moving on to chalcedony. Got a beautiful, waxy, silky luster to this particular gemstone. And becoming a bit of a theme of our show here, these almost sky blues or aquatic blues. ESRU 15, 190 carats of chalcedony. And again, you've got the best of both worlds on this particular strand. You've got the organic feel from the irregular nugget shapes, but you've got that high-end look because of the facets. They range in size from 11x9 to 16x13. ESRU15 is the code, and here comes your price this evening. Oh, I like it. We're going to give you another price reduction. So this is the price it's currently selling at. These are statement pieces of chalcedony, aren't they? Really large in size. I can imagine these being almost the focal point of a design, with maybe some of those cascading chandelier-like drops of chain coming from it. And we are not staying at $17.95 this evening. Oh, he's preparing me for what I think might be a big drop in price. He said, are you going to be ready for this? ESRU15, whoa, down to $8.95. That is a healthy price reduction, giving you a saving of £9 this evening. Liam, you're quickly becoming one of Santa's little helpers. ESRU15, 190 carats of chalcedony in these feature faceted nuggets, available while stocks last for $8.95. You're gonna have to act quickly on this particular strand because we've got a little queue on the phone lines. They're starting to form now. We're getting busier and busier. Don't forget, it's a free phone number here at Jewellery Maker. You have absolutely nothing to worry about. And we will answer all of our calls in the order in which we receive them, so don't panic. 190 carats in total. Your chalcedony flying out the door. We are down to single figures of availability on this particular strand. And I'm not surprised at just $8.95. And of course, if there are any left in stock at 9 p.m, it will return to $17.95. So take advantage of this reduction while you can. We'll leave that one there. We're going to try and fit in as many deals as we can before our Super Saver, that 10 strand mega bundle. Wow, talking of high-end looks, this is gorgeous. Top drill drop, so very popular. And you can have a lot of confidence in working with gemstones that have been cut and drilled in this way, because you can so easily create sets of jewellery. Always easier to maximise on your jewellery sales. If you've got a matching set, maybe draw somebody in with the pair of earrings and then say, oh, how about the matching pendant? Now on this particular strand, not only have you got the top jewel drops, but they are faceted to perfection, really enhancing the look there. And another reason that this would be quite an astute purchase if you are trying to create sets of jewellery to sell is that this is February's birthstone. So if you're going to be hitting the craft fairs in January, you're going to want to have a nice collection of birthstones, particularly February's. People could be, they might have even just have attended the craft fair to actually find a present for somebody coming up in the next month. On top of that, so synonymous with romance because it's the gemstone of Valentine's, being February's birthstone. This has never previously had the price on it reduced, but tonight we have an exclusive offer which will only be available till 9 p.m. as with all our price reductions tonight. The code is LNGK04, 60 carats in total, and let's have a look at our current sale price. Wow, is that the current price? $8.95 is the current price. Now, as I say, lots of people will be aware that this is February's birthstone, but maybe people are more used to seeing that traditional purple amethyst, which might not suit their skin tone. We have got this gorgeous pastel shade of green amethyst, and it's available right now for $5.95. Producer Liam giving you the equivalent of your P&P back in your pocket, as if it wasn't a risk-free shopping experience as it is. He only goes and gives you a P&P back in your pocket. LNGK04, 60 carats of gorgeous green amethyst available right now for $5.95. And actually, I don't think the colour tone is really being done justice on your screens, because I'm looking down at this and it's got an almost apple green tone to it. It's actually much better on the recording. And you can see that gorgeous colour tone. Now what we've got here is a light box which basically imitates daylight. So this is what it's going to look like when you start rocking it on the mean streets. LNGK04, and there are so many of you getting involved. I think Margaret's birthday might be in February, because she is multi-buying, and she's from Ayrshire, where that's where all my family are from. I'm originally from Kilmarnock, so hello to you, Margaret. She's not the only one getting involved. Margaret in Merseyside's also there. Congratulations to Sasha, Duncan, Linda, Lorna, Jane. Lots of anonymous buyers. Brian, you're there. Zoe, Sonia, William, Dorothy, Fiona, Vicky. Do you know what it is? The quality of the gemstones for that price is pretty much unprecedented here on Jewellery Maker, but that's what we do here on the Miss It Miss Out show. It's our remit to bring you the last few in stock at the lowest ever prices, clear them out and make way for new and exclusive offers. LNGK04, it looks like this is going to be yet another sellout here on the Miss It Miss Out show. I knew nobody would turn their back on the Miss It Miss Out show just because it's a festive period. Everyone is still tuning in for the clearance deals. That is an incredible deal. Are we going to try and fit one more in? Let's go for it. Where are we going? Like it, like it. Oh, I really wanted to do this one when I spotted it. Is this Peach Moonstone? Do you know why I love it? The cut. I love the gemstone anyway. I love the fact that it has such a deep and rich history attached to it, but what's catching my eye about this particular strand is that cut. Very, very unique. We don't see this cut very often. They're called faceted saucers. For me, I would describe them as being halfway between a rondelle and a bicone, because they've got this flat bottom finish, but then they've got gorgeous facets on the outer extremity of the gemstone. So you're getting the sparkle, but you've got a very versatile gemstone here in terms of its cut. So many jewellery designs, I'm sure, are springing to mind when you look at this gemstone. As well as that, you've got a beautiful colour variation, haven't you? You've got your apricot tones, beautiful golden tones, peach tones, very feminine looks as well as those earthy tones. So you've got a real mixture of colour tones, but you've got that versatility from that unique cut. 90 carats in total. The saucers themselves range in size from 6x3 to 12x4. The code is UFRU61, and here comes your price this evening. I love it. Producer Liam, unfazed by the fact that he has one of the product managers standing right behind him in the gallery. He says, well, this is the price it should be. He's taking it down. You can understand the quality of this gemstone because of the cut that's been achieved on it. So it's such a high quality of gemstone. It hasn't worked. UFRU61, 90 carats a picture. You know what he's got to do now, don't you? Gonna go even lower. Down to $4.95. Oh my word. He didn't mean to do that. He was going to go for $5.95, but it didn't come in, and the only way to get the controller to reduce the price is to take another £1 off. Take advantage while you can. Look, the product manager Hannah's burst into the studio. Hannah, you know that I'm not responsible for this, don't you?
I've already seen it. Just take it off. Just take it off.
What do you mean take it off? People are buying it. There's a queue on the phone lines. UFRU61, available for $4.95. She won't let me show you it anymore. That proves it's a good deal. Start dialing now. He's taking it off screen. Look, you unprofessional so-and-sos. There's nothing we could do. We had to take it low. There it is. And what's the code? Quick, read it in my ear. UFRU61. UFRU61, available right now while stocks last for $4.95. Congratulations to Zoe, Duncan, Michelle, Karina, Claudia, Mrs. Recker, a very regular buyer here at the Miss Miss Out show. Zoe, you're there in Lanarkshire. Michelle's in Cleveland. We've gone global, baby. Cool. That's what happens here on the Miss Miss Out show when we offer incredible deals. That just goes to show it's cheaper for Michelle to actually ship it all the way to America than it is for her to source some in her own country. Miss it, miss out, non-stop deals, and we're about to add even greater value to your order this evening as part of our next Starbucks! Bye. Product manager's gone now, so we can be even more naughty.
Let's go even lower.
Actually, she was out the room when I said that, wasn't she? She'd already gone. That's fine. And we're about to prove it. I'm going to say this. I'm not sure if it's actually accurate, but once I've said it, he has to honour it. I'm pretty sure we're about to offer you 10 strands of gemstones at better than £2 a strand. We are now. So let's have a look at everything you're going to get as part of this bundle. There's so many gemstones on here, I can't even pick them all up. In fact, let's do it how I did it last week, where I'll add each strand. So you see what you're getting, but you'll see them all individually. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at Green Adventuring. These are 10mm rounds. Now, we saw these earlier in the show. Or was it last week we saw some adventuring? Very easy to work with in your 10mm rounds. 250 carats in total. Green Adventuring, you got that gorgeous pastel shade of green. These would be perfect in macrame designs, wouldn't they? On top of that, you also have, oh, this is going to be one of the most popular strands in the whole bundle. Sorry, let me just put that up there. 4mm rounds of black onyx. Now, black onyx, traditionally a must, an essential item to have in your stash for those monochrome designs. And onyx, such a popular gemstone, not just on the high street with the fashion jewellers, but also as part of designs being created by some of the biggest design houses in the world. Now, when you're looking at your 4mm rounds, these are extremely popular. Perfect for your beady bead designs, perfect for kumihimo, perfect for your soutache designs. So very, very versatile size of round, and you've got that gorgeous drama of the luster from your black onyx. Now, on top of that, oh, this goes perfectly. Your black obsidian, snowflake obsidian, in fact. So you've got the drama of that jet black base tone, but then you've got that almost blizzard-like feel from the silver inclusions. 8mm rounds here, 150 carats in total. Oh, wow. Another gemstone. I would actually say that those three really work together, because here we are looking at your grey agate, 350 carats in beautiful nugget form. They're 14 by 10mm, and again, they almost add a distinct drama to your jewellery designs, don't they, because of that almost storm cloud-like feel from your grey agate. We also have red agate, again, perfect for adding texture to your designs because of that irregular feel, very organic look here. And you've got 110 carats. These are quite small nuggets. They range from 4x2 to 9x5. So they're going to have a delicate feel within your design, but they're going to add lots of texture because of that quite sharp and dynamic cut. On top of that, you've got your rose quartz, again, going to be popular, 4mm rounds. Beautiful pink pastel shade, perfect for so many disciplines, be it your kumahimo or your soutache, but you've got that really feminine pastel shade of pink, absolutely beautiful. You've got, oh, these would work really well together. These have a beautiful femininity to them too. They'd be really nice in bridal designs, actually. These are, it says beige, but I say it's more of a peach tone to your frosted shell pearl. Now again, they're the 4mm rounds. I can imagine like a peach frosted pearl beady bead would look beautiful in a necklace design using that particular strand. Really gorgeous. Now, what else do we have? I hear you cry. White quartz nuggets. Again, very dramatic look here, very large in size. They range from 8x7 to 21x7, and as a result, you are getting 500 carats of gemstones on this strand alone. You've also got 100 carats of your black agate. Again, another staple. Anybody's gemstone stash, you need to have those black gemstones for your monochrome designs, and also, you know, black gemstones, they work with any other colour, so it's important to have those gemstones in your collection, and again, those work perfectly together, don't they, to create those monochrome looks. And last but certainly not least, and adding real vintage feel to your designs, are these cream shell, it says corner drilled squares, but let's say diamonds. Cream shell diamonds. These are 10mm in size. Beautiful, almost pearlescence from the nacre of the shell there. So it's a lovely combination of colours and gemstone sizes, and you can achieve different looks using different gemstones, can't you? If you've got these high polished rounds, they'd be perfect for your macrame. If you're using your 4mm rounds of your onyx or your rose quartz, perfect for your kumahimo or your soutache. But then you've got the drama from the likes of your red agate nuggets, your white quartz nuggets. If you were to buy all of these strands separately, it would cost you the best part of £40, over £38 in total. That's not the price you're going to pay this evening. We are going to offer you these at under £2 a strand, the best possible value on gemstones available at Jewellery Maker and even on the Miss It Miss Out show. The code is IFGC24. Here comes your price for your 10 strand mega bundle, £19.95. So traditionally would cost you around £38. But this evening, you can add them to your order for under £20, so it's nearly half price. IFGC24 10 strand super saver featuring green aventurine, black onyx, grey agate, snowflake obsidian, red agate, rose quartz, frosted shell pearl, white quartz, black agate, and of course your cream shell diamonds, all available at under £20. Take advantage of that while you can. It represents probably the best value you are going to see on the market as far as gemstones go. 10 strands of gemstones for £19.95. I'm going to have to leave that one there. We're going to go to a quick break, but before we do, shall we show everyone the picture? This is a competition. If you want to get involved with this competition, you have to log on to the Jewellery Maker Facebook page, and the first person to correctly identify the gemstone we're about to show will win, where's my bead scoop? There it is. This huge bead scoop of gemstones. Let's have a look at the image. So the question is, what is the gemstone? We have messed around with the image a little bit. We've made it a little bit blurry, but the first person to post the correct gemstone on the Jewellery Maker Facebook page will be the winner of this incredible bead scoop. That is Ed's competition. We're going to go to a quick break. Good luck. We'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Are you looking to create bespoke bridal jewellery? Then come and join guest designer Sheila on our bridal workshop. Sheila will guide you through how to design stunning accessories, including techniques using headbands, hair combs and tiaras. The full course includes a selection of hair combs and headbands, a selection of findings and wire, a generous scoop of mixed gemstones, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios and a trip to our gemstone museum. All of this for just $69.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 6444 655.
Join guest designer and polymer clay expert Debbie Bulford for our Extruder DVD. Debbie will guide you through a variety of techniques, including how to create geometric patterns, the soutache and lace look, and much more. To get your hands on a copy, simply contact our call centre. Get creative with Jewellery Maker. If you love classic jewellery, then why not come and join guest designer Gemma Crow on our vintage workshop. Gemma will guide you through various beading and wirework techniques which will inspire you to create timeless designs from a bygone era. The full course includes a selection of wire, a selection of findings and charms, a bead scoop, use of all relevant tools and equipment, a buffet lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studio and a visit to our gemstone museum. All of this for just $69.95. Have a blast from the past and take home some amazing designs. For further information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Join guest designer and polymer clay expert Debbie Bulford for our Extruder DVD. Debbie will guide you through a variety of techniques, including how to create geometric patterns, the soutache and lace look, and much more. To get your hands on a copy, simply contact our call centre. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
Welcome back to the Miss It Miss Out show here on Jewellery Maker. Now, a couple of little public service announcements. The first is to let you know about our superstar buy coming up at 5 to 9 this evening. This, probably one of the nicest strands of beryl I've ever had the privilege of launching here at Jewellery Maker. Beautiful aquamarine and morganite. It's beryl, it's been classified as beryl, and you may well find that some of these, actually those two there, look a bit like heliodor in fact. So it's a strand of beryl, but I love how many beautiful morganites you're getting on the strand, and beautiful colour tone of aquamarine as well. This is coming up for you at 9 PM, and this is in fact the only faceted strand of beryl we have in stock. And I have to be honest, I actually posted the picture of this on Facebook, and I was a little bit disappointed because the sparkle really was not coming across. This is gorgeous, real glamour from this particular strand, really sparkly. You can see there, just as I move it in the light, the facets are really enhancing the look. Beautiful strand, coming up at 5 to 9, and I can tell you exclusively that this is going under £10. You're not going to want to miss out on that deal. On top of that, I've got another Premier strand to launch later in the show. Gorgeous, whoa, gorgeous pink opal feature droplets, and this is coming up at 8 p.m. this evening. Beautiful pink opal, another gorgeously feminine gemstone. Very organic look here, and that is coming up for you at 8 p.m. Now, just before the break, we set a little teaser, a little competition to see who could identify the image that we had messed around a little bit with. We'd slightly blurred the image, there it was, and the first person to post on our Facebook site was going to win this incredible bead scoop. Now, I can't guarantee exactly when this will arrive, because obviously few people out the building and stuff, so it might be with you in the new year, but it will be sent out to the winner, who was the first person to post the correct gemstone on the JewelleryMaker Facebook page, and it was a very regular viewer that was the first to identify it correctly, Jennifer Gibbs. So congratulations to Jennifer. You will receive this incredible bead scoop. As I say, I can't guarantee exactly when it's going to arrive. Obviously, we're very close to Christmas now, but well done to you. It's a big old bead scoop. Monochrome bead scoop here. Look at that. It's like a double bead scoop. I like it, Director Bruce. So there you go. And in fact, there is a lot of rutile quartz in there as well. So congratulations to Jennifer. You were the first person to correctly identify that that was in fact a picture of rutile quartz. So well done to you. You will get that sent out to you. But without further ado, it's time that we cracked on with the Miss It Miss Out show. And we are going to start with fabulous findings. Where are we going for? I knew you were going to say that. I don't know why. A little intuition there that this is where we're going to go first. Let's have a look at everything you're going to get as part of your Gold Flash 925 sterling silver. This features 54 different findings across 8 different looks. Let's have a look at the image, because it's just going to be so much quicker to show you. You've got your toggle clasps, your earring findings, you have got your little faceted gold flash beads, you've got 5mm jump rings, you've got your matte finish heart charms, you've also got your puffy heart charms, you've got your shepherd hooks, and you've got a length of chain as well. 20 centimetres in total, really nice look, and you've even got the little star on there as a finish to that as well. It's got the 925 sterling silver stamp, so you know exactly what you're getting hold of. But this is actually gold flash. Now if anybody doesn't know what that means, it's basically slightly different micro thickness than plating. So it's probably like, you know, plating's like sort of dipping your silver into gold, whereas your flash is more like spraying it with gold. That's just, you know, that's me breaking it down. That's not actually accurate, but you know, just to give you an idea of the distinction between flash and plating. So this is a slightly thinner layer of gold on top of 925 sterling silver. So high end on top of high end. You get 54 pieces in total, and you also get it in this handy little box. This is perfect for storing your findings, whether it be these findings themselves or once you've used these, could be how you store findings afterwards. So you've got those hearts in terms of the puffy charms, you've got your jump rings, your shepherd hooks, those matte finish flat heart charms, you've got your toggle clasp, your earring findings, your silver beads, and your length of chain. And here comes your price for 54 pieces of gold flash sterling silver. Well, $29.95. LZAZ69 is the code you need, and the beauty of working with gold flash sterling silver is that it allows you to offer your customers that high-end feel, and it also almost justifies the price tags that you want to achieve for your handmade jewellery, because you have to build in the cost of your time and labour. Your creativity has to be built into the price point, And if you work with high-end findings, it can help to justify those price points. LZ AZ69, your Gold Flash Sterling Silver Findings Pack, available while stocks last for $29.95. We're now moving on. Very useful item, particularly, well, for any jewellery makers really, because this is how you're going to attach a clasp to any design really, but also if you're interested in chainmail, which I recently took up, these are perfect. These are actually the jump rings I used on my first ever chainmail piece, which I actually posted away on Saturday. I sent it to my granny for Christmas, and she received it this morning. She texted me to say that I'd made her Christmas, and she was going to wear it with pride. My first ever chainmail design was created using 7mm open jump rings of your rose gold plated sterling silver variety. Now I actually matched it up with yellow gold, which I think looks really gorgeous because you've got those two different shades, the rose gold almost adding a little bit of warmth whilst the yellow gold offers you a little bit of opulence. So I think they work together, but of course, no matter what you're making, you're going to need your jump rings. They're an essential jewellery making item. The code is TGGP94, and I've just heard the words all jewellery makers want to hear. We are going to give you an exclusive price reduction, only available till 9 PM. Let's have a look at our current sale prices. Wow, $12.95. Again, you've got that high-end look of gold-plated sterling silver this time, so even thicker micro covering on your sterling silver. This time with your rose gold. Should be $12.95. That's not the price you're going to pay this evening. The code is TGGP94, and they have gone down to $7.95. You say, wow, £5 saving on your high-end findings there. Rose gold plated sterling silver jump rings, 50 in total, and these are open jump rings. They're very easy to work with, particularly if you do want to do chainmail work. And you can add to your order right now for $7.95. Lots of people taking advantage of that deal, and I do not blame you. TGG P94 rose gold plated sterling silver, high end on top of high end, available with a £5 saving down to $7.95. We're going to leave that one there. We're going to try and get through as many essential items as we can. This time, your yellow gold plated sterling silver jump rings. These are even larger, so I'm guessing these 9 or 10mm, yeah, 9mm in total. Again, open jump rings, very easy to work with, and to be honest, the larger the better if you're doing chainmail work. It can get quite fiddly. JPGP20, get 20 pieces in total here. This time your yellow gold plated sterling silver. 9mm in size, very significant look. Maybe these will be perfect for more of those statement pieces, those gem heavy designs in terms of attaching a clasp. The code is JPGP20. Let's have a look at your price for 20 gold plated sterling silver jump rings. $9.95. Producer Liam seems a little taken aback at the price. JPGP20. Oh, these are actually reduced in price last night on the Miss Miss Out show, and we're going to honour that reduction. Got to be fair. If you missed last night's show, you... Whoa! I think they were being a bit naughty last night, but anything they can do, we can do too. JPGP20 gold-plated sterling silver jump rings, 9mm in size, available right now for $4.95. That is ridiculously low. That is so silly. Silly, silly prices. That's what we do here at Jewellery Maker. Give you incredible deals. Producer Liam saying, shall we move on now? Can we move on? He wants to get the price off screen. JPGP20 9mm gold-plated sterling silver jump rings, available for $4.95. And don't forget, at 9 PM they will return to the price point of $9.95. That is a steal of a deal. Let's move on then. And where are we going on to? Another essential item. And another very versatile piece because they're so long. 50mm eye pins, and I can't open the bag.
That's all, buddy.
I've got it. Here we go. So these are your eye pins, very, very useful for all your jewellery designs. And if you don't need 50mm length on your eye pin, you can actually snip these somewhere and just use your round nose plier to create another loop. You can actually get 2 eye pins out of this. 20 of these in total. As I said, they are 50mm in length. This is your sterling silver eye pins. The code is VYGP99, and here comes your price this evening. $6.95. Another example of us here at JewelleryMaker flexing our muscles, showing you the value that your loyal custom has enabled us to offer. VYGP99925 sterling silver eye pins, 50mm in length. You get 20 in total, and they're available right now while stocks last for just $6.95. We'll leave it on there. Another essential item, and we are going to move on. Where are we going to? This time your yellow gold plated sterling silver. Again, your eye pins. These are slightly shorter. 40mm. So again, quite a decent length. And again, I can't open the bag. You want to see like what I'm like at the till in the supermarkets? They're like flinging this stuff down like they do these days. And I'm like, I can't open the bag. Can you just stop a minute? Oh, I've been shown all the tricks, Director Bruce. I can't do it, okay? You show me. After the show, you can come with me and my family to do the Christmas shop. We're not doing the big shop, we're just going for bits. UEGP42 gold-plated sterling silver eye pins, 40mm in length. Once again, maybe you only need a short length if you're working with a small gemstone, and you could actually create another eye pin out of this, 2 20mm eye pins if you like. Don't forget, nothing goes to waste when you're crafting. Us jewellery makers have to make the most of everything we've got. UEGP42, your gold-plated sterling silver, once again, high-end on top of high-end, 40mm in length, and you get 20 of these in total. Let's have a look at our price this evening. $5.95. We are surpassing ourselves here. UEGP42 gold-plated sterling silver eye pins, 20 in total, available right now for $5.95. Take advantage of these essential deals while you can. You do not want to miss out on these incredible deals. We'll leave that one there. We're going to move on. And this time we're going on to some very heavy-duty toggle clasps. You get 3 in total. Once again, you've got that high-end finish. You've got rose gold plated sterling silver. You've got your T-bar and your clasp. They're 23 by 11.5 in size. So you actually get 3 in total. The code is URGP68, and here comes your price for 3 rose gold plated sterling silver toggle clasps. $8.95. As I say, when you're working with your gold-plated sterling silver, it allows you to justify the price points you want to achieve on your jewellery, because you're offering your customers such a high-end look and feel, particularly with a toggle clasp this heavy-duty, because you know that if you do create a gem-heavy piece, there's not going to be any misdemeanors if you secure it using one of these heavy-duty clasps. You don't want anybody, you know, going to wear a gem-heavy piece of jewellery and then all the gemstones going flying everywhere because you've put, you know, a little lightweight clasp on it. You want to offer them a really solid finish to your design. URGP68, your rose gold plated sterling silver T-bar clasps, available for $8.95. We're going to fit one more fabulous finding deal in. Can I select it? You know what I'm going to go for. I was thinking number 7 looks like a wholesale deal to me. Unless you had something else in mind. Sure, show. A trade show style deal here. If you are looking to work with your T-bar toggle clasps, we're about to offer you the chance to add 100 clasps to your order. Now this is a wholesale deal in your antique bronze copper. Now what I would do is, I was just discussing the idea of creating a design using these rose gold plated toggle clasps. Now what I'm thinking is, if you're working with this kind of metal, this high-end look of your rose gold plated sterling silver, it's probably for a high-end commission. Maybe even one of those bespoke designs where you've sat down with your client and you together have discussed the look they want to achieve. If that's the case, my sort of knowledge that I've learned from working with all the experts here at JewelleryMaker is that you should mock up the design and get it signed off. Make sure they're 100% happy with it before you know, crimp your final crimp or put the clasp on or what have you. So a good idea here, which these allow you to do, is mock it up using your antique bronze clasps, get the design signed off, and then once everybody's happy with the design, then go back and finish it off with your rose gold plated sterling silver, or even just your sterling silver. However, if you plan on hitting the craft fairs hard in 2014, this also allows you to add 100 clasps to your collection. So you know you've always got the essential item you need to complete any design. Now I myself have felt this frustration. When I completed one of my chainmail designs, I didn't have any clasps at home, and so I had to wait to get to work to get the clasp and complete the design. Now, not everybody works at JewelleryMaker, so not everybody can just go to work and get a clasp. This allows you to get a wholesale offer to add 100 toggle clasps to your order tonight, and we are going to give you a trade show style saving because we are going to reduce the price on this. This is one of those items you can't afford to miss out on. An essential finding, and we're going to give you a saving. The code is HQGP92. Usually $19.95, and at 9 PM they will be that price once again, but tonight you can add them to your order for $12.95. That's even lower than I was expecting you to go. Thank you so much. Producer Liam, he's in charge of the prices. I'm just here to tell you about the items. HQGP92, your antique bronze copper toggle clasp. Now, I've been saying to use them only because you get so many at such a low price. I've been saying to mock up designs, but actually, if you look at what you're getting here, this antique bronze finish, they're perfect, aren't they, for the steampunk designs, for the vintage looks that are so on trend right now. Antique bronze copper toggle clasp as part of a wholesale offer available for $12.95. Now I remember when I first started working on the channel, we used to offer very small findings packs because that's all our sort of customer base allowed us to source at the time. Over the last 3 years, we have grown at unprecedented rates, and we can now source huge deals like this, wholesale opportunities, and that's what we want to be here at JewelleryMaker. We want to be your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs, and this is it. Your essential toggle clasp, 100 pieces available right now while stocks last for just $12.95. The code is HQGP92. We're going to have to leave that one there because I believe it's Star Buy time! Welcome back to JewelleryMaker, and welcome to another Star Buy. Now this is our opportunity to either launch a premiere strand of gemstones here at JewelleryMaker, or other products, of course. We have traditionally launched findings, actually, haven't we, as Star Buys. But the other idea behind a Star Buy is that it allows our producers to bundle a collection of products together and offer you a clearance deal. I love the name of this one. We don't need to get the producer to come and explain this one. Hip to be square. So we have now got 3 strands of your corner drilled square gemstones, and I love the colour combinations. Becoming a bit of a a jewellery maker yourself, aren't you? A bit of a fashionista. These are classic colour combinations to be putting together, aren't they? 145 carats of Dalmatian jasper, corner drill puffy squares, so these are 12mm in size. So, the thing I like about these is ticking two very on-trend fashion looks right now, because you've got the traditional monochrome effect from the black and white banding, and on top of that, very on-trend right now, your animal prints. If you want to go down the Cruella de Vil route, these Dalmatian jaspers allow you to create, probably I would say, talking points. Things that are going to attract people's attention and say, oh, what's that? Where did you get that? And you can say, oh, I didn't get it on the high street. I made it myself using Dalmatian jasper. So these are 12mm corner drilled puffy squares here in your Dalmatian jasper. And then you've got gorgeous, I was going to say golden tiger's eye, but actually they're not. Once again, producer Liam has managed to find this strand of tiger's eye, which actually features a bit of a colour combination here. You've got your blue tiger's eye and your golden tiger's eye together on one strand here. Not every single gemstone is displaying it, and that's why it's been classified as your yellow or your golden tiger's eye, but there's quite a few with that feature look of the mixture of blue tiger's eye and golden tiger's eye together. That's not why people fall in love with tiger's eye. It's been popular ever since day one here on Jewellery Maker because of that gorgeous optical effect, that beautiful chatoyancy, that cat's eye-like effect you see on the surface of a gemstone. Now these are actually 10mm in dimensions, very, very slight variation in size. You could easily work with all of these gemstones together. Can't really tell if that's 12mm and that's 10mm, but just big enough to be a statement within a jewellery design, but still small enough to be used on their own, I would say. Because all you really need is two of those, and you've got a gorgeous pair of earrings, and because of that optical effect, they're going to attract attention, not only to your jewellery, but of course to your beautiful face. They're going to frame your gorgeous face. 130 carats of golden tiger's eye, and last but certainly not least, adding real opulence, real elegance to any jewellery design, gorgeous lapis lazuli. Another gemstone that has been popular on Jewellery Maker since day one. You get 180 carats here as part of your corner drilled squares. They are 10mm in dimensions, and you again have got that classic fashion combination of royal blue and beautiful gold. Oh, and you've got that mirrored in the tiger's eye that's featuring a little bit of blue in some of these gemstones. So as I say, these gemstones are sort of essential to build your stash of gemstones up, but also could work beautifully together in any design. The code you need for your Hip to Be Square bundle is KTGC92, and let's have a look at our star buy price for this particular bundle. If you were to buy these all separately, it would be around about the £20 price mark, but this evening, just $11.95 for 3 exclusive strands of gemstones, your Dalmatian jasper, your golden tiger's eye, and your lapis lazuli, all in these corner drilled squares, which appear to be a very popular cut of gemstones. People are flying in on the phone lines. We're very, very busy tonight on Jewellery Maker. As I say, what I think's happened is all the crafters out there, they're so organised, they've sorted Christmas out. The festive period is now taking care of itself, and they can sit down and enjoy the bargainalicious deals here on the Miss It Miss Out show. KTGC92, Hip to Be Square, yellow tiger's eye, lapis lazuli, and gorgeous Dalmatian jasper in your corner drilled squares, available right now for $11.95. Don't forget, tomorrow morning at 9 AM, you'll have to spend nearly £20 to get hold of these exclusive gemstone strands. KTGC92, Hip to Be Square, available right now while stocks last for just $11.95. We're going to leave that one there. We've got a lot to get through. Just let me give you one more reminder that coming up at 5 to 9 this evening, our superstar buy. Good work, boys. Is this very, very exclusive strand of beryl. Probably one of the most gorgeous strands of beryl I've ever had the privilege of launching here at JewelleryMaker, featuring Heliodor, aquamarine and beautiful morganite. There you go, you're going in on those ones, but there's even more up here. Look at these. Look at this collection of morganite up here. Oh, look at those colour combinations together. Beautiful sky blue tones going into your lagoon greens, and then this beautiful feminine pink tones from your morganite. And this is actually the only strand of faceted beryl we have in stock right now. That's at least what I'm told. And I can tell you, it is going under £9. So do not miss out on that. We are going to move on though, and where are we going on to? So this is a mix and match section of the show, which basically allows us to show you some of the more niche products, maybe things we don't get the opportunity to show you every day. I'm not going to take all of these out of the packages because it will just take way too long, but basically these are your shape cutters. Oh, that one's not going to stand up and it's going to knock everything else over. Okay, I'll hold the star, everything else is standing up on its own. Now you actually get 5, typical, now that's fallen, it won't stand. Oh. Here comes the picture. I tried, there you go. So you actually got 5 different shapes, very traditional for creating different pendants. And of course, you don't have to use these to create jewellery designs. Maybe you, like I, are big into your culinary experimentation. Maybe you've been inspired by the Great British Bake Off and you've started making cookies or whatever. This could be the perfect addition to your collection, because I tell you, whenever I talk to Debbie Bolford, she's always very excited about the price point on items like this, because obviously traditionally these would be used with your polymer clay or your silver clay, and she can't believe the prices. She says that you wouldn't even get one cookie cutter elsewhere on the market for the price we're offering, 25. Now you get 5 shapes. You get your floral shape, your traditional circle, your heart shape, your star and your teardrop. And you get 5 variations of size in each shape. So you get 25 shape clay cutters in total, but you could use them for anything. Maybe you're a silver clay artiste, like producer Liam. Maybe you want to use them for, as I say, culinary experimentation. The code is VCZX34. Check out the price for a 25-piece of 25-piece multi-shaped clay cutter set. Names are rubbish. $5.95. As I say, Debbie Bolford's done her own research into this market, and she tells me that you wouldn't get one cutter elsewhere for $5.95. 25 pieces in total for $5.95. VCZX34, perfect for your polymer clay artists, perfect for silver clay, and also, as I say, you don't even have to use them for jewellery designs. VCZX34 available for $5.95. So where are we moving on to? Ooh, garnet. Wow. Okay, we've got very, very few of these left in stock. However, we are going to give you a price reduction. This is, in fact, January's birthstone. This is the first time it's featured on the show this evening. And if you do intend on hitting those craft fairs hard in 2014, you're going to want to be stocked up with January's birthstone. Beautiful garnet. And this is that traditional colour tone of garnet. Beautiful, deep red tone. Faceted rice beads. I almost feel like they almost look like, I'm not sure it's romantic enough, but they look like little lemon shapes. Do you know what I mean? Just to get it across to people, the actual shape. Really unique shape, and then look how many facets you've got on the surface of the gemstone. And because of the depth of colour, you're getting a real beautiful luster. 90 carats in total. Beautiful graduation in size here. They range from 9x5 to 18x7. Let's have a look at the current price for this gorgeous strand of garnet. Wow, that in itself represents incredible value because, as I say, the quality of the garnet here is remarkable. This is virtually jewellery quality garnet. I have been selling gemstones for nearly 6 years now, and as I say, I've sold a lot of garnet when I was a producer on Gems TV. And maybe it's slightly lower quality than you'd see set into silver or gold, but the depth of colour is just the same quality that I expect to see in jewellery. $17.95 is your current price for BHGK60 90 carats of garnet, but that's not the price you're going to pay this morning. This evening. $11.95. A £6 saving. Can't say fairer than that. Very, very limited in availability. Do you know what it was? I was thinking then about the fact that we're live on Christmas morning, that I will be joining you all. BHGK60 90 carats of garnet, available right now for $11.95. Great saving on what is such a high quality standard of garnet. I'm absolutely mesmerised by the depth of colour and the gorgeous lustre that you get from those facets. Just $11.95 while stocks last. At 9 PM, of course, it will return to the price point of $17.95. So take advantage of that while you can. And we're going to move on. This time, moving on to your steel block. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, I couldn't order that. That's going to increase the price of my postage. Not here, actually. No, I like that. I like that. Dan just went, no. He's right. That's the exact reaction I expect, because nothing affects the price of your postage here at JewelleryMaker. You can add as many items to your order per day. Even if you wanted to multi-buy and get 10 steel blocks, because maybe you are launching your very own wire workshops in the new year. Maybe you're a very accomplished jewellery maker and you need 10 of these. It's still going to be just 1 P&P per day. It doesn't matter how heavy it is, and honestly, this is so heavy I wouldn't even ask Pete to hold it. He's a delicate little flower.
Probably break.
Might break him. I'm only joking. Very, very sturdy. He's a man's man, ain't you, Pete?
Yeah.
Of course he. Yeah. He went a bit deeper. He went a bit deeper. Yeah.
I'll mix a bit.
Now we are going to give you a deal. Now, the beauty of this particular item is that I know for a fact that when I was a sales manager on the channel, about say 6 to 12 months ago, we were actually struggling to get hold of your steel blocks, but we still had the hammers in stock. And so we were saying to people, we're still selling the hammer. We're saying, you know, if you can just get hold of a bit of metal, it'll still work. So I know that lots of people grabbed the hammer when they didn't have the opportunity to get hold of the steel block. The steel block itself is 4x4, and it is half an inch in depth. If I just show you that there, that's half an inch in depth, and it's 4 inches by 4 inches. The code is XYGX53. Let's have a look at your price for your steel block. $7.95, and as I say, the more accomplished you become with your wire work, then the more use you will get out of these incredible deals. It work hardens your wire, it allows you to flatten it and create more distinctive looks, and you know, then you can just take your wire work in different directions once you get hold of your steel block and hammer. The steel block is available right now for just $7.95. The code you need is XYGX53. And if you have got hold of that, I presume we're moving on to 22, is that right? Because you're going to want your chasing hammer. Maybe you didn't get hold of your hammer or your steel block previously, but you've taken up wire work as part of, maybe you grabbed one of our DVD bundles and you're thinking, I saw what Louise Jacobson or Laura Binding or Gemma, one of our wirework experts, was doing on a DVD, and you want to have the opportunity to try those out. You need the appropriate tools, and if you've just grabbed your steel block, now you have the chance to add your chasing hammer to your order. Don't forget, just 1 P&P of $2.95 a day, even if you've added your steel block, that heavy item, to your order. It's still going to be just $2.95. And let's have a look at your price for your stainless steel chasing hammer. The code is DFGX35. Don't forget, tools are cool. And here comes your price this evening. Just $6.95. $6.95 for your stainless steel chasing hammer and $7.95 for your steel block. So add both of those to your order right now if you intend to take your wire work to the next level. GX35 is your stainless steel chasing hammer, available right now for $6.95. And speaking to some wire workers, they tell me that you can pay in excess of £20 for your chasing hammer. Now I know if you go down the DIY shop, in fact even there you're probably going to pay more like £9 or £10 for a hammer, but they're not your specialised items. They're not designed to be used in jewellery making. This has the flat head here, of course, and you've got that rounded edge there, so you can actually give your metalwork that tapered or textured finish to it. DFGX35, your chasing hammer, $6.95. We're going to move on now to, wow, beautiful pearls. These are your classic ivory white pearls, and these must be as close to perfect rounds as we have here at Jewellery Maker. They're 8mm, there's no variation in size. Look at those. I think this is the strand that was used by, you know, our customer who got in touch to say that she got her jewellery design valued, and the valuer said that he would put it in his window for over £200. She'd used chrome dioxide, so very exclusive gemstone, and white pearls. And one of the reasons for the valuation was that he claimed that he'd classified the pearls as rounds, even though obviously they were cultured pearls from us here at Jewellery Maker. This is as close to perfect rounds as I've ever seen on a strand of pearls. 8mm in size, so very, very luxurious look here. And to be honest, you literally could restrand that, give it a 925 sterling silver clasp, and you're looking at trebling your money. The code is VUGP88. We know how classic pearls are. The beauty of pearls is, doesn't matter what the event, they're perfect. Doesn't matter if it's an everyday piece, they're perfect. Doesn't matter if it's a contemporary look, perfect. Doesn't matter if it's a vintage or classic design, perfect. Doesn't matter if it's a bridal boutique design, perfect. And these are your white cultured pearls. These are actually as near to perfect as I have seen on Jewellery Maker. Your 8mm rounds, the code is VUGP88, and we're going to give you a price reduction. Let's have a look at your perfect pearls. Currently, $24.95. As I say, if you were to restrand these and add a clasp, you could be expecting to almost treble your money. I would say I've seen people selling pearl necklaces for 60, 70, 80 pounds. Let's have a look at the price point we're going to do them tonight. VUGP88. He's telling me he's gone ridiculously low. Whoa, a £10 saving. Well, you could treble your money and still offer your customers probably the best value on a pearl necklace you're going to find out there. VUGP88. No one's going to question how gorgeous these pearls are. Now, when we talk about pearls, there are three important factors. The size. These are 8mm, so it's probably taken 4 or 5 years to culture pearls this size. Any larger, and we're talking about luxury pearls where you can be expecting to pay 3 figures. So first thing we're worried about is size. We've ticked that box. The second thing we're worried about is the pearlescence. Well, these are classic ivory white pearls. You can see on the surface that you've got that gorgeous feminine pearlescence. You've got those lilac tones, those almost green-like tones from the nacre there as well, from that beautiful pearlescence. That's your second box tick. And the third most important factor is the roundness of the pearls. This is as close to round as I have ever seen on a strand of pearls here at Jewellery Maker. The code is VUGP88. If you want to add these to your order, They're just $14.95. A £10 saving on probably the most perfect strand of pearls I've ever brought to you here at Jewellery Maker. VU GP88, your white culture pearls, 8 mil in size, available right now for $14.95. I'll tell you what, these would look perfect in monochrome designs as well. If you have been working with rutile quartz, this would be a gorgeous combination. White pearls and rutile quartz. Don't forget, that was the answer to our competition earlier this evening. We had messed around visually with a picture of some rutile quartz, and Jennifer Gibbs was the first correct answer to be posted on Facebook. She recognised that it was rutile quartz, and she won this monochrome bead scoop. So congratulations to Jennifer, just in case you weren't watching. And maybe you want to add those pearls to your order, because they'd be gorgeous with some black gemstones. We'll leave that one there, and we're going to move on, see if we can fit in a couple more before our next star buy. What is our next star buy? I come to think of it. Is it this? I know it's. I knew from the name which bundle it was going to be. The name of the bundle is Party Time. Check out the colour tones here. You know what? It's Christmas morning in a bundle, isn't it? You've got that icy, frosty feel. You've got those festive cranberry tones, and you've got the elegance and opulence of your golden pyrite. That is coming up for you in just 5 minutes time, so don't miss out on, and these are statement pieces as well, really large sizes. That's coming up for you in just a couple of sales time. Where are we moving on to first though? Ooh, this would go really well with that bundle, in fact, because this is perfect for your party looks. Now I know what people are thinking. Hold on a second. It's party time in, say what are we looking at now? Maybe 36 hours time? We'll be all finding out whether we've been naughty or nice. But that's not the only celebration throughout the year, is it? Don't forget, we've got New Year's Eve coming up. That's a big party time. But people have celebrations throughout the year, whether it be birthdays, engagement parties, congratulations to Hannah and Jake, or maybe it's anniversaries coming up in the new year. This would be a gorgeous look. 100 carats of rainbow coloured coated quartz. These are plain rounds, they're 7 mil in size. They've had that gorgeous coating, that little treatment that's just bringing out those subtle colour differences. They're like little baby bubbles, aren't they? That's how I look at them. They'd work perfectly in elegant designs or everyday playful like designs, I think. 100 carats in total. The code is TTRU47, and here comes your price this evening. Wow, $7.95. Now, lots of people love to work with gemstones that offer them that clarity, those clear gemstones, beautiful quartz, but this has just been enhanced that little bit, giving it that little coating that's allowing these to have that almost oil on water like feel. I think they look like little mini bubbles, because you've got that little shimmer, that golden shimmer, that lilac shimmer there. 7 mil plain rounds, 100 carats in total. The code is TTRU47, and those are just $7.95. We're going to leave that one there. We're going to move on. Ooh. Love this. Is this rhyolite? I love this gemstone. It really has a natural feel to it. It almost reminds me of looking at like a Monet painting. You know what I mean? Because of the colour tones, those forest greens, those earthy tones, and then you get those little flickers of ruby red and almost like an aubergine type colour as well. All about the banding though. Oh, I like it. I've got to crack it. I will credit director Bruce. He said, despite the fact that it looks like a Monet, it won't cost you a lot of Monet. DCP083. I love how pleased you are with yourself. And why not? Classic comedy. 250 carats in total of your rhyolite jasper. 16 mil in size, so quite a significant look. Again, I'm seeing these puffy coins being a really comfortable bracelet design. And I think quite a lot of people like the earthy tones in their bracelets as well. DCP083 is the code. I love it. Any excuse for you tonight, isn't it, Producer Lynn? Any excuse to drop a price. Let's have a look at the current price for your multicolour rhyolite jasper. From $7.95. You crazy? Let's give everyone an exclusive price reduction. Once again, we here at Jewellery Maker offering you the best value on the market for gemstones, which I doubt you could source elsewhere. $5.95 is all you're going to pay here tonight. The code is DCP083, available right now for $5.95. If there are any of these left in stock at 9 PM, they'll go back up to that price point of $7.95. Right now, you can earn them for just $5.95. Take advantage while you can, because we are having way too much fun tonight. The time is flying because without even knowing it, it's crept up on us again. It's time for yet another Stubborn! And it's party time. That's why I'm doing embarrassing dad dancing.
That's the one. That's the best one.
Right, anyway, I'll stop that now. I'm a horrendous dancer, as you can see. Not really. Got the moves. The moves like Jagger. Right, anyway, I'm not doing that again. Party time bundle.
That was amazing.
You like that? Note to self, don't do Mick Jagger impressions on air. Right, we are looking at your party time bundle, and it is going to be party time for you when you get this particular bundle home. Oh, here we go. He's launched it at the wrong price, so he's going to have to give you a little reduction. Okay, that's okay. We're down with that, aren't we, jewellery makers? This is your party time bundle. Real statement size of gemstones here. Your crackle quartz, which just has that feel of, you know, when you see the frosted ice on the pavement and somebody's stepped on it and you get that cracked effect. That is the texture you get from this gemstone. 370 carats. These are 12 mil rounds. They're perfect to go with any gemstone, aren't they, your crackle quartz? Whether it be as part of a monochrome design, say maybe something like this, or whether you want to use them with a really vibrant gemstone like your red coloured quartz here. These are 40 mil faceted rounds. They give you a real depth of colour, real vibrancy, and they have that almost cranberry-like tone, don't they? 445 carats in total. Your 14 mil faceted rounds of red coloured quartz, and as if that wasn't enough, let's add a little bit of elegance in there too. Beautiful pyrite, 700 carats here, and these are your plain rondelles. Again, real statement size, 12 by 8 mil. This is serious bundle of gemstones here. We are looking at over 1,500 carats across 3 strands of gemstones. Your crackle quartz, your red quartz, and your pyrite rondelles. Now, I think we're actually going to be able to see the price that you would normally pay for this particular strand. There you go, $22.85. The code is HUGC76. That is not the price you're going to pay this evening. Let's have a look at our price this evening as a star pie. Really? Well, it's stripping £10 off the price to give you a saving down to £12.85, and you can see that what he says, what he does. And he does what he says. He takes £10 off the price. HUGC76, your party time bundle, your crackle quartz, your red coloured quartz in your faceted rounds and your pyrite rondelles available as part of your party time bundle with a £10 saving. So tomorrow, if you want to buy these statement strands of gemstones, it's going to cost you £22.85. Right now you can get it at the clearance price of just £12.85. So many of you getting involved on the phone lines. That is the way to do it tonight here on the Miss It Miss Out show. Lots of people taking advantage of 1P&P here at Jewellery Maker. The code is HUGC76, your party time bundle, available right now while stocks last for just £12.85, and that represents a whopping £10 savings. So congratulations to Michelle, Abigail, Duncan, a new buyer. Sophie's on the lines. Abigail, lots of new buyers. Michelle, you're there. Jenny, congratulations to everyone taking advantage of these incredible savings. HUGC76, your party time bundle, available for just £12.85. We're going to leave that one there, and we're going to go to a quick break. When we return, more incredible Miss It Miss Out opportunities.
It was here almost 650 years ago in Amir where King Jai Singh first laid the foundations that was to become one of the world's most famous walled cities, Jaipur. The city of Jaipur, commonly known as the Pink City, is now taking centre stage for gemstone cutting and trading. It's here in the bursting heart of the walled city that our gems of distinction strands are cut, faceted and polished. So, how do you get a pile of tourmaline that looks like this into a gorgeous strand that looks like this? So when you've got a pile of tourmaline like this, it's going to be made into gemstone beads. First of all, each one of these gemstones need to be inspected. A line is then drawn down the middle of the gemstone or wherever the gem is going to be faceted, and it's then taken behind us and then faceted into these rough gem shapes. Once each gemstone has been cut into the amount of pieces it needs to be, it's then time to shape the gemstones. These gentlemen are working on anything from a round to a pear shape, pretty much any cut imaginable. The next process is polishing and faceting, and this takes a huge amount of skill. It can take years for a lapidress to be able to facet like this, and each one of the gemstones can take up to 10 minutes to cut. A really lengthy but incredible process. The next stage of the process is really interesting. This is where each one of the gemstones is drilled, and what Sanjay's doing here is putting a drill through faceted beads of black tourmaline. The next stage after drilling is then to get the gemstones sorted into their appropriate colours and sizes. This can be a really, really lengthy process. Once the gemstones are sorted into different colours and sizes, they're then arranged into these strands and made into strands like this. Now each one of these gemstones could have gone through a 30 to 40 minute process to arrive on a strand like this. It's really quite incredible. If there's one thing that my time in India has taught me, it's the hours of dedicated time that goes into making each one of the gemstones we sell on Jewellery Maker.
Join silver clay expert Natalia Coleman and take your jewellery making to the next level with this exciting workshop. Natalia will guide you through the various steps of gemstone setting in silver clay and how you can create some beautiful pieces with the addition of some of your favourite gemstones. The full course includes 30 grams of silver art clay, 20 centimetres of fine silver bezel wire, a selection of gemstones, use of all the relevant tools, buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios, a chance to meet the presenters and a visit to our studio store. All of this for £119.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Welcome back to the Miss Out Show here on JewelleryMaker. I just stuffed my face with loads of chocolate in the break and now I can't talk. In fact, hold on. Have a little sip of water. Cleanse my palate. We're getting in the festive spirit here on JewelleryMaker. Well, the whole of a genuine gemstone company, to be honest. There's a very festive vibe around the building. I just can't work out why. Does anybody know why everyone's so excited around here?
It's Christmas!
Right, Dan is excited. You know what that means, Dan? That was Pete, wasn't it? Just saw Dan, I thought, how did he do that? Pete was hidden by the camera. Sorry, Pete. What does it mean, Pete? What does Christmas mean? Santa's coming!
Santa's coming!
That's right. But only if you've been a good boy or a girl. But even if Santa's not coming, we're bringing the deals. Don't worry about that. Coming up in just, 20 minutes' time, your next star buy are these notable nuggets. And they are very notable. Beautiful rutile quartz. Beautiful smoky quartz. And, is this what I think it is? Ooh. I don't want to say what I think it is in case. I thought it was. It's topaz. It's white topaz, but do you know what? I'm glad I didn't say what I think it was because it almost looks like imperial topaz. Has those champagne-like inclusions, giving it a beautiful colour tone. You've also got your rutile quartz and your smoky quartz. So 3 very, very popular gemstones in these very organic looks. Your notable nuggets coming up as a star buy in just 20 minutes time. So don't miss out on that deal. But before that, ooh, white topaz, trying to make a break for it. But before that is our Vault Raiders section. Now, this is our opportunity to bring you some items that maybe we shouldn't have got hold of, basically. So, naughty producer Liam has been raiding the vault and finding a few items that we don't normally bring to you and that maybe we shouldn't be bringing to you. But let's get up and running with this section. Where are we going to? Beautiful bronzite. Brand new strand. Something we've never seen before. I was just saying he'd been a bit naughty. And here we go. A premiere strand here. Gorgeous gemstone. Really earthy look. And you get that gorgeous chatoyancy on the surface of the gemstone. Very similar feel to that of Tiger's Eye, for example. 130 carats in total. They are 10 by 8 mil, so quite delicate. You can imagine these making a gorgeous pair of earrings, actually. The code you need is JJGP03, a premiere launch this evening, and let's have a look at our price for 130 carats of bronzite. Oh, the graphics having a little think about it, were they? $9.95. That's a launch price for this particular strand of bronzite. We know how popular this gemstone is. Very earthy look again. Perfect for your autumnal designs. So many people love to work with earthy gemstones, don't they? They love to imitate Mother Nature and create organic looking designs. Beautiful bronzite available right now for $9.95, and that is a brand new product. Shall we do something really naughty? Shall we say it's a brand new strand? It's a brand new strand. Brand new strand. It's a brand new strand. Producer Liam doesn't even know why that's naughty. Stealing that of Carol, and Carol's going to be back very, very soon. Yeah, in 2014, Carol's going to be returning to the screens. Then I'll get a run for my money with a bit of comedy on screen, won't I? She's a funny lady. Carol's got funny bones. Everybody loves watching her shows. So she's coming back in 2014. Welcome back to Carol, but it's going to be an exciting Christmas for Carol as well. So it's her first Christmas with their little baby. So cute. Right, we're going to move on though. Where are we going to? Another brand new strand. This time, one of my favourite gemstones, rutile quartz, and the answer to our competition earlier this evening. This is, the reason I love it is that it does everything you want from a gemstone. It offers you a unique and bespoke look on each and every gemstone, and you get the drama of the fact that it is a monochrome gemstone. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, the other thing I like about it is it's got a little story to tell, because these inclusions, not only do they look like Mother Nature has actually autographed the inside of the gemstone, just had a little doodle inside, but those inclusions are actually caused by the inclusion of tourmaline. So, you know, when you have a gemstone that has so much character, allows you to create unique jewellery designs, but also has a little story to tell, it's so much easier to sort of arouse your customers, sort of maybe ignite their passion for genuine gemstones. Maybe they're just, you know, pottering around a craft fair, they're not really intending to make a sale, and then you hit them with something like this and you tell them a little bit of information about a gemstone like this combined with the drama of the look, and you're going to start to make them feel passionate about gemstones and, into the bargain, probably make a sale. 90 carats of black rutile quartz here. The beauty of this particular strand is that it's such a high quality that it has actually been faceted on the surface. Beautiful checkerboard faceting, giving you that little bit of luster from the black ones or sparkle from the clear ones. Beautiful. IPP 086, never before seen here on Jewellery Maker, and let's have a look at our price this evening. Wow, $7.95. That is a launch price for this gorgeous gemstone. As I say, one of my favourite gemstones, also one of Mr. Steve Bennett's favourite gemstones. He is actually the owner of the company. So, you know, he's actually somebody who has such a passion for gemstones. He's a genuine gem hunter. He's like Indiana Jones. He travels around the world sourcing genuine gemstones for our company. And if you don't currently have a passion for gemstones, you should spend 20 minutes in a room with Mr. Steve Bennett, and you soon will have. So that just goes to show, when you're talking about somebody who's been sort of sourcing, dealing with gemstones for probably over 10 years, and this is one of their genuine one of their favourite gemstones. This is one of their genuine gemstone companies. That, you know, that goes to show that the real connoisseurs, the real collectors amongst us love this gemstone. IPP 086, available right now for $7.95. Add this to your collection while you can. We're going to move on. Moving on this time. Wow, really? Definitely has very similar colour tones and banding to that of Botswana agate. It's actually been classified as chocolate banded agate. It's actually a really nice name, isn't it? 160 carats in total. As I say, and probably our most popular variety of agate here on JewelleryMaker currently is Botswana agate, and this is displaying very similar colour tones and very similar banding. Again, each and every gemstone is totally unique, and these pear shapes are 16 by 12 mil in size. They're perfect for use as earrings, maybe statement looks and earrings, or indeed pendants. The code is JDGP60. Let's have a look at our price for chocolate banded agate. $7.45, once again representing the best possible value on the market for genuine gemstones. That is what we aim to do here at JewelleryMaker, and we are very proud of having been voted the best gemstone supplier on the market at the Make and Sell Jewellery Magazine Awards recently. The code is... Sorry, producer Liam just said in my ear, we are brilliant. Very matter-of-factly. Well, you know what? We are brilliant. JDGP60, 160 carats of chocolate banded agate available right now for $7.45. We're going to move on, try and fit in as many opportunities as we can. Ooh, love these. Love the colour tones. Oh, I'm being told I'm going to like the name. Are you being serious? I'm not having this. I am seriously not happy with this. Blackish green and yellow agate. Do they know I have to say this out loud on air when they do this to me? Can I give it my name? I'm going to call it Rainforest agate. Look at the colour tones. Look at those. It's just like, it really does feel though to me like just going down the Amazon on a little boat. Those colour tones, those almost, you know, rainforest green tones. You've got those, in fact, going from, you know, one of those ports in Brazil where you see those vibrant yellows and greens, the party in the street, only to get into the depths of the rainforest and see those earthy tones. Again, you've got those chocolate browns and coffee-like colours there as well. Look at that one there with that almost streak of forest green. That looks gorgeous. Each and every gemstone offering you a bespoke look, something very, very unique. But as well, you also have those zesty, vibrant colours as well. This is a really versatile strand of gemstones, in fact, and look how many facets you're getting on the surface of a gemstone. Perfectly faceted to give you real luster, real sparkle, and add glamour to those earthy designs. 14mm rounds, a real statement size here. The code is XVGP11. Let's have a look at your price this evening. $6.95. The reason I'm surprised isn't because of the value. I'm used to that now here on JewelleryMaker. It's the size of the gemstones. 14mm rounds. Have a look. There you got that real variation of colour tone. You can see they've been faceted to perfection. They're 14mm in size, and yet the price point is just $6.95, representing probably the most competitive pricing on the market. If you want to make these yours, the code is XVGP11. We're going to leave this one with you, and we're going to move on. Now we discussed the versatility of this gemstone earlier this evening, because we're saying not only does it have the texture and the drama of being a monochrome gemstone, but it also is very on trend right now because it has that almost animal print feel. I mean, it really does look like a Dalmatian, doesn't it? 190 carats of Dalmatian jasper. I wonder where they got the name from. I am such a card. CGG P84, 190 carats of Dalmatian jasper here in your puffy squares. Previously we had the corner drilled squares. These are your centre drilled squares. 12 mil in size. The code is CGGP84. Here comes your price this evening. $6.95. Again, representing what is incredible value. $6.95 for 190 carats of Dalmatian jasper. The code you need is CGGP84. If you want to add 190 carats of Dalmatian jasper to your order, the time to act is right now. We have a free phone number here at Jewellery Maker, and of course you'll be adding to 1 P&P per day of just $2.95. So don't miss out on this incredible deal and take advantage of that 1 P&P offer. We're going to leave that one there. We're going to move on. Beautiful green aventurine, this time in your top drill drops. Again, beautiful pastel shade of green, but you do have slight variation of colour tone here. So allows you a little bit more creative scope. Maybe some people will prefer the more muted pastel shades. Maybe some people will prefer the more vibrant tones. Only previously featured as part of bundles, which makes me think that this is a designer's dream. 200 carats in total. The drops themselves are 10 by 8 mil in size. The code you need is DBGP08, and here comes your price this evening. $6.45. Makes me think that somebody was pushing the boundaries the day these were actually launched. £6.45. Oh yeah, but you see, in order for it to be in bundles, it would still have had to have had a price attached to it. So yeah. So DBGP08, your first opportunity to add this to your order as a single strand, and you can add it to your order for just £6.45. Absolute steal of a deal. We're going to leave that one there. Very, very popular on the phone line, so congratulations to everyone making that theirs. Ooh, very, very popular gemstone here at JewelleryMaker. We don't see it in this colour very often, and we don't see it in this shape very often. This is your red tiger's eye. Real depth of colour. Look at that chatoyancy on the surface of the gemstone. It's that optical effect that makes this particular gemstone so popular with jewellery makers. And a really interesting shape here, really interesting cut. These drums. They're 10 by 8 mil in size. We don't see these, this particular shape of gemstone very often. We don't see red tiger's eye very often, so take advantage while you can. The code is GJGP50. 10 by 8 mil drums of red tiger's eye, offering you over 200 carats in total of this very sought after gemstone here at JewelleryMaker. This has never previously been seen on JewelleryMaker. Let's have a look at our launch price this evening. Wow. Once again, just $6.95, representing the best possible value we can offer you here for gemstones and the best possible value available on the market. 220 carats of beautiful red tiger's eye available right now for $6.95. Lots of you getting involved online, adding this to your baskets. Congratulations to everybody out there watching us at JewelleryMaker.com. Congratulations to you, and we are going to leave that one there. We're going to try and fit in another couple of opportunities. Producer Liam just said, oh, I probably shouldn't do this one. So let's do it. Oh, I like it. Is this is a grey agate. Love this gemstone. And I have to say that when we first started selling this gemstone on the Miss It Miss Out show, I didn't actually realise how popular it's going to be. Because we do have a huge range of agate on our website. We have lots of lines, different variations of colour, different shapes, different sizes, whether you want to work with drops, whether you want to work with faceted rounds, things like that. And I thought that maybe this was just another agate to the range. But actually, as soon as we put it on air, people were flying in on the phone lines. And I'm not sure what it is about it that makes it so popular. Maybe some of you out there can fill us in. I mean, we suspected it was something to do with the season, didn't we? Because of that storm cloud grey feel, that icy-like look that you get from this particular agate that was making it so popular, maybe you want to get involved with the show and interact. Let us know what you love about grey agate. Now these are going to be particularly popular because we've got your top drilled leaf shape, so they have that organic finish to them, and actually they make pretty perfect petals as well for your floral designs. The code is ADGP80, 160 carats in total, and let's have a look at your price this evening. Whoa, $4.95. I heard his little giggle. Did you hear him?
Yeah.
He had a little giggle to himself. He was so pleased that he was giving you this price. And why not? He's just flexing his muscles in terms of the pricing that producer Liam can offer you on genuine gemstones. Taking 160 carats of this popular variety of agate to just $4.95. Add it to your basket while you can. Don't forget, 1 P&P per day here on Jewellery Maker of just $2.95. So if you already have an open order, this is pretty much a no-brainer. It's an add it to your order price. 160 carats of grey agate available right now for under £5. Just $4.95 this evening. We'll leave that one there. Do we have time to add one more in? Yes, we do. I love it. I love it. We've already discussed the beauty of rutile quartz. We do not see it in these little cylindrical tubes very often. Actually adds to the drama of the gemstone. Only previously been used in bundles. There you go, look at that. You've got that monochrome effect, and actually on this particular strand it almost goes black, white, doesn't it? So you really can see the monochrome effect, the drama that you get from that colour combination. Those tones there. But these particular tubes, I think, offer you so much design scope. The code you need is GP28, 250 carats in total. The tubes themselves are 11 by 8 mil, and let's have a look at your price this evening. Graphics having a little think about it. There you go. No wonder they didn't want to bring the price on. $6.95 for 250 carats of black rutile quartz, also known as tourmalated quartz. Now, traditionally on the market, I think there may be some sort of maybe a little bit of discussion going on between the Gemological Institute and different parties, as I think traditionally they call rutile quartz the golden variety, because you can see there's almost angel hair like needles inside, and I think that they describe this as tourmalated quartz because of the inclusion of tourmaline. But I think both are accepted terms, and this has been classified as black rutile quartz. This is your monochrome gemstone, Mother Nature's beauty at work. She has left her own individual autograph inside each and every gemstone, allowing you to create gorgeous, bespoke monochrome designs using this beautiful gemstone. The code is GP28, 250 carats, available right now for $6.95. We'll leave that one there. Congratulations to everybody flying in on the phone lines for that particular gemstone. I don't blame you. One of my faves. We're going to have to stop that particular segment of the show right there, because it is now time for a Starbucks! Welcome back to Jewellery Maker, and welcome to another Star Buy. As I say, this is our opportunity to bundle a collection of items that you would find normally on our website at one price and offer them to you at a clearance price this evening. And this particular bundle is known as Notable Nuggets. Now, I know that so many jewellery makers out there love to work with these organic shapes. I think it's because it allows you to show your customers and your clientele that you're working with genuine gemstones. This particular bundle literally ticks every box. We've got 120 carats of black rutile quartz, which we've just been discussing in depth. They range in size from 10 by 8 to 13 by 10. So only very slight variations, but it's those slight irregularities that show everybody that you're working with genuine gemstones, as if you need to prove it with the likes of rutile quartz, because each and every one has such a unique look to it. On top of that, you also have one of the most popular gemstones on the jewellery market right now, white topaz. 95 carats in total. This has a slight, almost champagne inflection to it. Actually makes me feel like you're getting imperial topaz. Has those same colour tones, almost a champagne-like feel to it, but has been classified as white topaz. And the nuggets here are very delicate. They range in size from 4 by 2 to 12 by 5. On top of that, you also have 130 carats of gorgeous smoky quartz. Beautiful strand here again. Beautiful nuggets, which are 10 by 9 mil in size, but they have this high polished feel, giving you that high-end look, but they have very slight irregularities in the shape, not the size, but the shape itself. So again, you get the organic feel, but you also have a high-end look. So as I say, this particular bundle literally ticking every box for me. The code you need is OZGC26. I have to tell you, you are about to make an incredible saving. If you were to buy these separately, this would cost you over £15. I'm sorry, almost £15. I just misheard, my apologies. So it'd be about £14.90, I think, something around about that price point. So £14.90 or £14.85, best part of £15 if you were to buy the 3 strands separately. I mean, that in itself represents pretty good value, doesn't it? That means you're normally able to get all 3 of these gemstone strands for an average of less than £5. Wow. Start dialing now then. If you're getting it less than that, start dialing. OZGC26. We only have a limited number of this bundle available. We know how popular our nuggets are. Let's have a look at your star buy price this evening. £8.95. So under £10 this evening. Wow. That's better than £3 a strand for glorious white topaz, beautiful smoky quartz, and of course your black rutile quartz. Beautiful nuggets, that organic look, while still being able to offer your clients genuine gemstones, and really dramatic looks here, aren't they? Because you've got the monochrome feel of your black rutile quartz, and then you've got the dynamic feel of those irregular nuggets of your white topaz. They're being used in some of the most high-end piece of jewellery being made right now, and we can offer it to you tonight at around, less than £3 a strand. And you are also getting the national gemstone of Scotland, 130 carats of smoky quartz in those gorgeous high polished nuggets, all for £8.95. You want to take advantage, you need to dial now. Over half the stock has already been allocated on this particular bundle. You can understand why when you're getting a 3-strand pack of gorgeous gemstones featuring smoky quartz, black rutile quartz and white topaz for £8.95. People are flying in on the phone lines. Congratulations to Michelle, to Steve, to Linda in North Carolina. Congratulations to you. We've gone global. Caroline, you're there. Abigail, Kimberly, Linda. Oh, Linda and Lynn, you're both there. Congratulations to so many new buyers getting involved. Also, gentlemen buyers getting involved. Steve's there. Alan's there. Martin's there. OZGC26. Notable nuggets available right now for £8.95. If you want to get involved, the time to act is now. We're going to leave that one there. We've got a lot to fit in before we close the show at 9 p.m. Now, don't forget, at 5 to 9 every night, I haven't even, you know what, every time I've shown this, I've discussed the beauty of the gemstones. I haven't discussed how many gemstones there are on the strand itself. So many gemstones. This is coming up as our superstar buy at 5 to 9. It's a 30 centimetre strand, but there's such delicate faceted rondelles of beryl that you're getting a lot of gemstones on this particular strand, a lot of bang for your buck. You've got aquamarine, heliodor, and morganite. There may even be a few goshenites on there too, in fact. The only faceted strand of beryl we have available right now, and it is being launched this evening at 5 to 9, and I can tell you now it's going under £8. But coming up in just 20 minutes time, your opportunity to get this beautiful gemstone. Now this is pink opal, gemstone that we don't see very often here on Jewellery Maker. Gorgeous baby pinks. Beautiful organic look to this particular gemstone. Faceted drops, real statement pieces. And we are going to launch this as a premiere strand in just 20 minutes time. Very, very exciting stuff. But before that, we have got yet more incredible clearance deals. Where are we going to? Of course, my apologies. Every night, around about this time, we try to offer an alternative section to the show. We generally try to let everybody know what's coming up in the show by doing fabulous findings at 6 and luxury for less at 6:30. But at 7:30 every night, we try to offer you an alternative section. For example, we've done birthstones, we've done gemstones of the crown jewels. We did, what else have we done? We did perfect purples, sunshine indoors, which was the golden tones of gemstones, and we even had a few selections sent in by viewers, by our audience members. Jeanette suggested baby tones, didn't she? And we did pastel pinks and baby blues. And was this suggested by someone? So this has been suggested by a customer. If you want to get involved with the show, do not hesitate to contact us here on the Miss It Miss Out show. Our team are always ready to deal with your interactivity. Okay, we've got the slide that shows everybody exactly how they can get involved. You can get involved with this in so many ways here. You can text into the show on 60777. Just start your text with JM Studio. You can contact me directly on Facebook at Ed Presenter. There you go, everything you need. So you can also contact us, no matter what show it is, on love that picture, boys. Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. My personal Facebook is Ed Presenter. You can contact us on Twitter at Ed Presenter. We'll start to put some photos onto Instagram, so you can follow me there at Ed Presenter as well. Text in 60777. Start your text with JM Studio. And if you need to contact the help centre for any reason, we have a free phone number, 0800 644 655. And if you do want to get involved, do not hesitate. We'd love to hear your suggestions, or even if you just want to say, Ed, you're doing X, Y, and Z completely wrong. Don't hesitate. We take all your feedback on board and we try to correct it and give you what you want. After all, this is your show, not ours, and we want to give you everything you're looking for. And who was this particular section suggested by? So Duncan in Aberdeen, thank you so much, sir, for getting involved with the show. And you suggested that this section featured gemstones made famous during the Victorian era. Or okay, so we've extended it. So okay, so we've based it around your idea. So Duncan was looking for gemstones that would be used within the steampunk genre, a very, very popular genre of jewellery right now. And so we've sort of taken that one step further, done a little bit of research, and obviously steampunk is traditionally based on Victorian-like designs and vintage feels, gemstones which are made famous by those Victorian designs and the Victorian era. So we've tried to give you a selection of gemstones that would fit into that category. And where are we starting? So we're looking at Hessonite garnet. I think traditionally the Victorians used garnet quite heavily in their jewellery, and as a result this particular gemstone would fit perfectly into your steampunk designs. This particular example is absolutely perfect because I know that in steampunk designs there's a lot of they use a lot of copper, and these particular gemstones are picking out those colour tones perfectly. You've got that whiskey shade here. We've actually got two that are almost like a brandy-like tone. Beautiful. You see those there? I'd match those up and make a pair of earrings personally. Absolutely beautiful. 70 carats of shaded hessonite garnet. They graduate in size from 6x4 to 10x6. Faceted droplets, very, very limited in availability, so let's get that price straight on screen. $19.95. It's a gems of distinction strand, highest quality of gemstone we can find, and once again, January's birthstone. So yet another reason to perhaps invest in this gemstone. RJSF69 is the code. We are down to single figures of availability immediately on this particular strand. I'm not surprised. And again, if you are interested in getting hold of somebody's birthstone, and obviously traditionally the colour for garnet is that deep shade of red, but maybe that doesn't suit everyone's skin tone, this gives you that variation, particularly on this particular strand. You've got real variety of colour tones here. RJSF69, 70 carats of shaded hessonite garnet available right now for $19.95. Now, if you do want to get hold of garnet, but you love the traditional tone, that the colour of maybe those pomegranate seeds, reds if you like, this could be the strand for you. It's actually like opening up a bottle of red wine, isn't it? Which I'm sure many of you will be doing over the next few days to celebrate the festive period. This is 50 carats of red garnet, graduated faceted pear drops. They range in size from 6x4 to 8x6. The code is TAIM49. Let's have a look at your price this evening for 50 carats of red garnet. Whoa, $5.95. What more do I need to say? Genuine gemstones for $5.95. The code is TAIM49. 50 carats in total. Beautiful, bold red tone of garnet, January's birthstone, available right now while stocks last for just $5.95. And once again, very lengthy strand at 30 centimetres. You're getting a lot of gemstones here. And actually there you can better see the colour tone that you're going to get. Beautiful, almost burgundy-like tone as well there. $5.95. The code is TAIM49. Lots to get involved on that particular deal. I'm not surprised. January's birthstone for under £6. We'll leave that one there. We're going to move on. Ooh, yeah. Very, very popular gemstone, and one of those gemstones that so many people are aware of. Once again, a birthstone, and once again a birthstone coming up at the start of the year. This is February's birthstone, the gemstone of Valentine's. This is amethyst, and again, you can get hold of this in its traditional colour tone. Beautiful, deep, rich, bold tone of regal purple. Beautiful faceted nuggets. They range in size from 12x7 to 14x8, so not a great deal of variation, but to be honest, it's not about the uniformity of size, because you've got this really organic feel to the faceting. Really adds to the design. It's almost as if the lapidary hasn't been too concerned with cutting these to a uniform size, just followed the natural flow of the gemstone, and those facets give it a really organic feel. The code you need if you want to add 150 carats of amethyst to your order is VJGP0. I'm going to actually hold this up again, actually, because when I did before, we got a much better idea of the colour tone we're going to get, and I think it's going to work again, because it looks quite dark against my hand, but you can see there, there you go, it is working, isn't it? You can see there, that regal tone of purple. VJGP08, and we are going to give you an exclusive price reduction tonight on the Miss It Miss Out show. Currently priced at $17.95. That is not the price you're going to pay. And don't forget, all of these price reductions are only available until 9 PM this evening, yes. and we are taking £5 off the price, down to £12.95 for 150 carats of amethyst. Beautiful faceted nuggets, a real organic feel. The code is VJGP08, 150 carats in total. Take advantage right now while you can at just £12.95. We'll leave that there. We've actually heard from Duncan, who sent us a thank you for using your idea. Thank you, sir, for suggesting the idea. We only want to be able to give you exactly what you want. Oh yeah, you can see it there. Inspired by Duncan from Aberdeenshire. I'd never noticed that before. So there you go, Duncan. A little shout out for you. So thank you for getting involved with the show. We're moving on to them. Wow. Don't expect to be able to bring you these gemstones on the Miss It Miss Out show, but unfortunately it was very popular and I only have a limited number. This is one of the big four, one of my favourite gemstones, gorgeous emerald. Beautiful shade of green here, well, emerald green in fact. It is that tone you expect to see from emerald. We're ticking every box here, aren't we? Because we've had the traditional tone of garnet, traditional tone of amethyst, and now yet another birthstone. This is in fact May's birthstone. Gorgeous emerald. 50 carats in total. The ovals themselves range in size from 5x4 to 10x7. As I say, very limited in price. People already dialing up. The code is HEJN37. Let's have a look at your price this evening. Oh wow, another price reduction. Okay, this is very, very exclusive, so it should be and will be £26.95 at 9 PM. But right now, we're going to take that price down. So start dialing if you want to get involved, because here comes your exclusive Miss It Miss Out price reduction. Whoa! I was not expecting it to go that low. 50 carats of gorgeous African emerald, plain ovals, varying in size from 5x4 to 10x7, £14.95. Wow, that is a seriously exclusive deal. That has taken my breath away. I'm shocked. I'll tell you what, is that my family on the phone? They're saying, can producer Liam come to our house on Christmas Day? The first time they've heard me shut up for 4.5 years. HEJN37, 50 carats of emerald for £14.95. That is a beautiful deal. Love this. One of the only gemstones prized for its inclusions, which are known as the Jardin. 50 carats available for £14.95. Take advantage while you can at 9 PM. That will return to £26.95 if we have any left in stock. Leave that one there. Emerald, traditionally used by the Victorians. What did you say, sorry? My apologies, started talking again, that was the problem. Wow. We know that this was used by the Victorians because I think this is heavily used in jewellery made for Queen Victoria herself. Another of the big four, this time shaded ruby. Now this actually backs up a lot of what I've been saying about the corundum family in terms of sapphire, doesn't it? Because you've got a few here where you've got that variation of tone, and as I always say, it's a bit of a judgment call really, whether you classify some as pink sapphires or red rubies. Now, I would say that maybe the lightest of these could be classified as pink sapphires. Well, probably just those three, to be honest. The rest are a very deep, rich tone of ruby red, aren't they? Again, another birthstone, but all I was going to say is, as a result, you're getting two birthstones on one strand, because you could classify a few of those as pink sapphires and use them as September's birthstone. But of course, ruby is July's birthstone. So if you do want to get involved with this strand, again, we're very limited in availability, as you'd expect. When we're bringing any of the big four to your screens, they're going to fly out the door. We've just brought you emerald. We are now bringing you ruby and sapphire. So you'd say in the last two sales, we brought you three of the big four. Don't forget, if you do want to get involved with the other of the big four, get involved with me on Christmas morning, because I will be bringing you some exclusive opportunities on diamonds. But right now, we are bringing you rubies, and we are going to give you an exclusive price reduction. 20 carats in total, beautiful rondelles. Look at how much sparkle you get from those facets. They range in size from 2x1 to 3x2. The code is CPYY04. Let's have a look at your current price for this strand. $24.95. Seriously? Wow, I'm really shocked because this is some of the highest quality ruby I've seen on the channel. I have actually had the privilege of launching some of the top end strands, usually by mistake. Usually somebody's ill on a Sunday morning and I get a phone call, and as a result I get to launch Colombian emerald and black diamonds. Those have been going for like 80, 100 pounds. Ruby for 24, whoa, down to 17.95. I know people think that I'm putting it on when I'm shocked at the prices. Trust me, I'm not that good an actor. Less than £1 a carat for red rubies. Beautiful rondelles at 17.95. That is an absolute steal of a deal. Beautiful colour tone, gorgeous quality of gemstones, and you know you are going to make a sale if you're investing in this particular strand. You know you haven't got to do a whole lot of work to convince your clients, your customers, to buy your jewellery designs when they're featuring gemstones that they're so aware of, like gorgeous rubies. So congratulations to Zoe, Michelle, Paula, Deborah. Oh, a couple of gents getting involved there once again. Congratulations to all the jewellery makers out there adding ruby to their collection. CPYY04, available at $17.95, but only until 9 PM this evening. We're going to leave that there. We're going to move on. Yes, I'm really excited about bringing these to you because I just get excited about selling pearls. They're one of the quickest selling gemstone strands here at Jewellery Maker. I know how popular they are, not just with jewellery makers, but just with ladies in general. I think it was last week when I was in the office, I noticed that every lady in the office was wearing pearl studs. And I think I brought in a picture, it might have been quite a few months ago now actually, but of my daughter's Holy Communion, in which every generation in the family is wearing pearl necklace. In fact, my auntie, my mum, my partner and my daughter all wearing pearls at one event. So it just goes to show you how popular gorgeous pearls are. Oh really? So there you go. Producer Liam went to a very highbrow dinner party at the weekend with lots of very influential individuals, lawyers and politicians and the like, and he said there were lots of pearls around the tables. There you go. DFGP58 white cultured potato pearls. These are 10 by 9 mil in size. So again, those irregularities are what show people that you're not working with faux pearls, that you are offering them genuine cultured pearls, but at that size they are bordering on luxury pearls, aren't they? DFGP58, let's have a look at your price this evening. Oh, you don't need to ask us twice. He said, do you want a reduction? Yeah, should be $9.95. That's not the price we're going to give you tonight. We're basically kicking into a bit of a January sales bit early here at Jewellery Maker, aren't we? DFGP58 should be $9.95, down to $7.95. That is a very exclusive deal. Grab these while you can. So many of you are adding to that 1 P&P per day here on Jewellery Maker. I can see a lot of names I recognise on that screen. So congratulations to Michelle, Margaret, Duncan getting involved as part of the section that you have inspired, Duncan. So well done to you. DFGP58, your white cultured pearls available right now while stocks last for $7.95, because there's a lot of new buyers getting involved as well. So congratulations to you. We're going to leave that one there. We're going to move on, see how many we can fit in. One more before we bring you that opal. Actually, wasn't opal used by the Victorian gemstone as very popular in the Victorian times? Check out these. These are coming up as our star buy in probably one auction's time. But always say auction. That's from my Gems TV days. I of course mean sale, I suppose. So in one sale time, one sales time, we'll bring you the opal as a star buy. So that's a premiere strand coming up for you. Where are we going to go then? I'm glad you said that because those are the ones I wanted to bring you. Little button pearls. They are, aren't they? Yes. They're like little mini pearl cabochons. Ah, good spot. Good spot, Liam. Oh, they're actually classified as that. I thought you'd spotted it. They are. I'm crediting you. So these are perfect for some very intricate soutache designs, aren't they? Little cabochon pearls. 5 by 5 up to 6 by 6 mil. Gorgeous. They're called peach culture, but I would say these are closer to peach culture pearl. They have that more subtle feel. Only previously featured in bundles here on Jewellery Maker. These are going to be so popular. Can I just say, shall I just tell everybody, start dialing now, you're definitely going to want this strand. Do you know what, these are perfect for bridal designs, I think. You know, the headpieces, the tiaras, this would be perfect. FIGP80, let's see the price this evening. $4.95 for your peach cultured pearls. They're gorgeous cabochons. I'll tell you, even though it's described as peach, you could almost get away with them including these within those sort of winter wonderland designs. Even if you want to use them with your classic white pearls, you're not really going to notice the peach tones. It's very subtle. In fact, if anything, it just adds to the gorgeous pearl essence that you get from these pearls. Beautiful femininity. $4.95. What more can I say? No wonder pearls are one of our fastest selling strands because, you know, I've looked elsewhere for pearls and we're pretty much unrivaled. FIGP80 peach cultured pearls, gorgeous cabochons available right now for $4.95. Congratulations to Alicia making the most of her 1P&P here today at Jewellery Maker, because I've seen your name a few times this evening. Lots and lots of new buyers, lots of anonymous buyers as well. And congratulations to Bryony, Sylvia, Michelle, Abigail, Mary, Margaret, Linda. What's that? Oh, I think there's just a spelling mistake on the name. It says Ladissima, or maybe that is your name. Congratulations getting involved. If that is your name, then it's very unique. But otherwise, sorry for the incorrect spelling of your name. Congratulations to Jill, new buyer, anonymous buyers in Hampshire, in County Antrim, in Stirling. Congratulations to everyone getting involved on the phone lines. Genuine cultured pearls available right now for $4.95. As I say, a very versatile strand thanks to that cabochon finish. We'll just have one last look. Just $4.95. So congratulations to everybody getting involved. That is a beautiful strand of pearls. We're going to have to leave that there because without further ado, it's time for me to launch our opal as a stubborn! Welcome back to Miss It Miss Out here on Jewellery Maker. And don't forget, every single night here on Jewellery Maker between 5 PM and 9 PM, if you miss it,
You miss out!
it sounded like he was falling out of a plane as he was saying it. Thanks. Yeah, I know, you were making up for the fact that you're on your own in the studio. Thanks, Pete. Right, we are now about to bring you yet another star buy. This time 100 carats of gorgeous pink opal, but I have to tell you, this 100 carats is spread amongst, I'm just going to hold it out, my apologies, 9 gemstones on this particular strand. That is, of course, generally a bit of an approximation. because you might get 10, you might get 8. It will be quite consistent, but you might get slightly fewer, slightly more. It's obviously done by carat weight. So you're getting 100 carats here across 9 gemstones. That means that on average, you're getting over 10 carats per gemstone. Each and every gemstone on this particular strand is large enough to be used as a feature pendant. They are faceted. They have accounted for that in the title because they've called them long pairs because of this elongated feel, which almost makes me think they're perfect for those plunging neckline designs. They're just going to sit perfectly on the décolletage and make a real feature of any jewellery design. You've got a beautiful femininity from the baby pink tone. They do have slight variations here, very organic look to these particular opals. They range in size from 14 by 9 to 52 by 12, so if you are going to make a feature of any of these gemstones, that largest one there is going to be a real statement piece. On top of that, you can tell the quality of the opal from the beautiful faceting on the surface of a gemstone. Really adds that sophistication to the gemstone. Now the code you need is MARU52. I have to warn you, this is a premier strand, but we only have double figures of availability. So if you do want to get involved, dial quickly to get involved and put yourself in the running to own this beautiful gemstone. I know that so many people love to invest in opal, and I think it does come down to what we always say here. It's easier to sell your gemstone jewellery if people have a personal association with the gemstone itself. Now, lots of people are aware of opal. I would say it's one of those gemstones outside the big four that most people have heard of. Maybe, you know, your grandma used to have an opal ring or something like that. Opal seems to be one of those gemstones that people really are aware of, even if they don't have a particular interest in gemology or jewellery. But having said that, I think most people are used to seeing that traditional iridescent opal. Imagine being able to offer them this real feminine tone of pink opal, not something we see every day here at JewelleryMaker, and it's probably something that you don't see that very often anywhere, to be honest, quite rare. 100 carats of pink opal being launched this evening as a premier strand. Now, when I arrived this evening, these have been given one particular price, but we managed to negotiate the price down to give you an exclusive launch price. Now, I don't know, maybe tomorrow morning at 9 AM they will go up to the price the management wanted to launch them at, but tonight, as part of the Miss It Miss Out show and as part of our launch, our Star Buy launch on 100 carats of pink opal, here is your exclusive launch price, MARU52, 100 carats of pink opal, available right now for $11.95. Gorgeous, what I would describe as opal pendants, available for $11.95. If you want to get involved, the time to act is now. People are adding these to their basket online. People are dialing that free phone number, taking advantage of their 1P&P. Don't forget, you do have that extended money back guarantee available right until the end of January. January the 31st to make your final decision. Tonight, you're just ensuring that you're in the running to own this gorgeous strand. Congratulations to Denise, Gemma, Claire, Sue, Alan, new buyer, anonymous buyer. So many of you multi-buying on the web, I'm being told. MARU52, if you want to get involved, the time to act is now. We started with just double figures of this strand, and we are quickly approaching half of the stock being allocated on your gorgeous feminine tone of pink opal. 100 carats thereof available right now at the launch price of $11.95. That is an exclusive Star Buy deal, and if you want to get involved, act now. I'm going to have to leave that one there because we are going to have to go to a quick break. When we return, the biggest and best hour of the evening, featuring not only your superstar buy, this gorgeous strand of beryl, but of course, as well as this, you are going to get your super slashes. Don't go away, we'll be back in just 2 minutes' time. Oh, they're all leaving me. That means I haven't sold anything, doesn't it?
Join jewellery maker and specialist guest designer Louise Jacobson for our basic wirework course. This class is suitable for complete beginners who wish to learn simple wire wrapping techniques to create stunning structural designs. Louise will teach you all the essential skills to get started, including basic spirals, double connectors and much more. The full course includes a range of different wire gauges, a bead scoop, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios, a chance to meet the presenters and a visit to our Gemstone Museum. All of this for just $69.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, my lovely jewellery makers. It's not the real Santa, it's just me. Hope you have a lovely day that's full of cheer, laughter, wine, chocolate and your stuff in your face. Merry Crimbo.
Join silver clay expert Natalia Coleman and take your jewellery making to the next level with this exciting workshop. Natalia will guide you through the various steps of gemstone setting in silver clay and how you can create some beautiful pieces with the addition of some of your favourite gemstones. The full course includes 30 grams of silver art clay, 20 centimetres of fine silver bezel wire, a selection of gemstones, use of all the relevant tools, buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios, a chance to meet the presenters and a visit to our studio store. All of this for £119.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Wishing you a happy and elfy Christmas.
Join guest designer Debbie Bulford as she guides you through numerous techniques, including the woven and basket weave canes, checkerboard canes, Celtic canes and much more. If you're looking to create timeless handmade jewellery, then this is the course for you. The full course includes black and white clay, a colour clay pack of your choice, use of all tools, buffet style lunch and refreshments, and all for just £67.95. For details on course dates and availability, contact our call centre now on 0800 644 655. We look forward to seeing you.
Join jewellery maker and guest designer Mark Smith for our long-awaited macrame workshop. Get to know the essential techniques and knotting formations to create these vastly popular designs. Learn square stitch, twist stitch, slip knot and much more. The full course includes a range of different threading materials, a selection of gemstones, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios, a chance to meet the presenters and a visit to our Gemstone Museum. All of this for just $79.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Welcome back to the Miss It Miss Out show here on Jewellery Maker. Very exciting times, very festive feel around the building, and to be honest, Santa's little helper in there, Mr. Liam Nevitt, giving us unprecedented lows on many gemstones, particularly this gorgeous strand of faceted beryl featuring aquamarine Goshenite, Heliodor, and beautiful Morganite. You can see those gorgeous Morganites in there. Beautiful aquamarine tones here as well. Love this sky blue tone. And this is the only faceted strand of beryl that we can find here in stock at Jewellery Makers. If you do want to get involved in this, it will be coming up at 5 to 9 as our superstar buy, and I can tell you now, the price point we have for this strand is ridiculous. It is going under £8. So, and I have to tell you, I keep forgetting to mention, this is a 30 centimetre strand. Because of how delicate the gemstones are and the size, you're getting so many gemstones on the strand itself. Coming up in less than an hour as your superstar buy at 5 to 9. We're going to leave that one there because we have got so much to get through. We are now doing TikTok last in stock. Your last opportunity to get hold of some of our most popular gemstone strands, and we are kicking off with this beautiful strand of rose quartz. Ooh. Well, this would go really, really well with the star buy, in fact. Look at that. Love that. Those pastel shades of green and blue combined with those pastel pinks. Beautiful. 80 carats in total here. Faceted drops. They range in size from 9x6 to 12x9. You get 80 carats in total. The code is VBRU49. And here comes your price this evening. Whoa, under £10, down to £9.95 for 80 carats of rose quartz. The gemstone of true love, very feminine, pastel pink shades. And actually, I always say that I think it's the perfect substitute for the likes of kunzite and morganite. So very high-end feminine looks there. Maybe you can't get hold of those, maybe they don't quite fit into your gemstone budget. You can imitate the look of those gemstones using rose quartz, and these are quite large statement pieces, aren't they? Ranging from 9x6 to 12x9. 80 carats for just £9.95. We'll leave that one there. We're going to move on. And this time, whoa! Talking about versatility tonight, and look at this strand. Beautiful, huge rondelles of multicoloured cracked agate. Oh, quartz with agate, I see. So it's those, it's that variation again there. So you're getting that jet black tone of agate with your crackle quartz there. But look at the colour variations. It really is those sort of 80s disco colour tones, isn't it? Beautiful, strong, amethyst purples, raspberry pinks, golden tones, pastel greens and sky blues. Beautiful. Really offset with those jet black tones. This would look amazing just restranded, to be honest, because the rondelles themselves graduate in size from 12x6mm to 22x14, giving you 700 carats of beautiful multicolour quartz and agate here. The code is DBGP62. Here comes your price this evening. £7.95 for what you're getting here. Pretty ridiculous. Look how many gemstones. That's got to be longer than 30 centimetres, that particular strand. Look at all those. You've got statement gemstones, feature pieces there at 22x14, ranging down to 12x6mm. Gorgeous gemstones, beautiful variety of colour tones, beautiful variety of shapes and sizes. Lots of creative scope in that particular strand. Just £7.95. Moving on to your crystal quartz, and these have been carved into little roses. Now, we always say the traditional shapes that are traditionally used in jewellery, such as your hearts and your stars, your leaves, and of course your flowers, sell like hotcakes. Basically, people are going to have an association with the jewellery itself because of those traditional shapes, and of course a lot of the creativity is done. And I think when the gemstone itself is inspiring the design, you probably find that A, it's much more easy to come up with your design, and B, the design itself probably just flows a little better. Probably just has a little bit more about it because you haven't had to work so hard to create your design brief, if you like. If we look closely here, this is all hand carving as well. And you can see gorgeous little roses. Perfect little swirl, creating that petal-like effect that you would see on a rose. 130 carats of your clear quartz carved flowers. These are 8mm in size. The code is IFGP73, and let's have a look at your price this evening. I like it. We are going to honour a previous price slash as well, so should be, and currently on our website available for $7.95. That is not the price you're going to pay this evening. Let's have a look at our price reduction. Down to $5.95 this evening. Once again, producer Liam giving you that price reduction, giving you money back in your pocket. Take advantage while you can at this, add it to your order price. I just don't get it. I don't understand how we can bring you beautiful clear quartz at prices like this. Imagine how labour intensive it is for the lapiders to hand carve each and every quartz into these gorgeous flower shapes, and then we bring it to you for just $5.95. No wonder so many people are flying in on the phone lines. IFGP73, 130 carats of your clear quartz in these carved flowers available right now for $5.95. Take advantage while you can. We're going to move on. Wow, another gemstone that's offering you so much character, so much texture, and yet there's a real contemporary feel to these. Oh, wow, look at this. Such funky look. Don't you reckon? Look at that. That banding almost looks like, you know, it was intended. Beautiful. As you move along, look, that's almost like a tie-dyed gemstone, isn't it? You know what I mean? But you've got a nice variation of that lilac colour and those regal purple tones. So again, lots of design scope thanks to the variations of colour and the banding. 220 carats in total. The rectangles themselves are 18 by 13mm. The code you need is BFGP44, and let's have a look at our price for this particular strand of gemstones. $6.95. Well, you can tell why these are limited in availability now. You can see why this is the last of stock. It's been very, very popular ever since it was launched. Not just because of the gorgeous look, but also because of that incredible price. BFGP44, 220 carats of purple stripe agate, 18 by 13mm puffy rectangles available right now for $6.95. We're going to leave that one there. We're going to fit in as many shop opportunities as we can. Ooh. Again, yeah, I love these. Love not just the variation of colour, not just the texture they add, the cut. Real irregularity to the cut here. It's called faceted coins. As a result, the facets themselves are totally non-uniformed. It means that each and every gemstone is going to sit proud on the wrist or on the décolletage. And I think when you've got the texture from the crackled effect combined with the fact that they're going to sit so proud, you're going to really draw attention to your jewellery designs. Really funky contemporary colours again there, aren't they? Those mustard yellows, those raspberry pinks, those emerald greens, amethyst purples. Absolutely gorgeous here. 240 carats of your multicolour poppy agate. These are 14mm in size. Code is AFGP55. Let's have a look at your price this evening. Wow. $6.95, once again representing the best possible value for gemstones on the market, especially when you consider what you're getting. Real variation of colour tone, beautiful shapes, very workable strand here. Again, a lot of the creative work is done for you with this particular strand. AFGP55, 240 carats of multicoloured poppy agate available right now for £6.95. We'll leave that one there. See how many opportunities we can fit in. Where are we going to, sorry? Okie dokie. Beautiful. Top drill drops of your Dalmatian Jasper. You've got that beautiful monochrome effect and of course that on-trend animal print feel. Very, very easy to create matching sets with the top drill drops, but also very easy to create contemporary designs using these animal print type gemstones. 230 carats in total here. The drops themselves are 16 by 10 mil. The code is HEGP41, and let's have a look at your price this evening. Wow, again, £6.95, representing the best value on the market and probably gemstones that you probably struggle to source elsewhere. Beautiful Dalmatian Jasper, 230 carats in total. The code is HEGP41, and you can add it to your order this evening and add it to your order price of just £6.95. We're going to leave that on there. We're going to move on. Oh, my word. Just became a bit attached to that beryl strand, quite literally. Where are we moving on to? Sorry. Beautiful pyrite. Again, another gemstone that has been so synonymous with jewellery designs for so long, revered for centuries and actually known as fool's gold. It's been mistaken for genuine gold so many times throughout history. Here we are looking at plain rounds. Actually, this would be really nice if you wanted to create a very elegant macrame bracelet, I think. You could use just black cord with the gold pyrite. That would look beautiful. 250 carats in total. These are 7 mil rounds. The code is FERU24, and here comes your price this evening. Oh, I like it. We're going to offer you an exclusive price reduction for 250 carats of pyrite. Should be £7.95, but we're going to give you a price slash. Only available until 9 PM this evening. And at that time, it will return to £7.95 once again. Oh, supposed to come in at £5.95. In order to get the price reduction on screen, we've chipped an extra £1 off, down to £4.95 now for 250 carats of pyrite. A little bit too low for us here at Jewellery Maker. The code is FERU24. Take advantage while you can. Don't forget, at 9 PM, it will return to £7.95. Right now, you can add them to your order for under £5. Shouldn't have gone that low, but unfortunately, a little technical glitch has meant that they've ended up at £4.95. So many of you taking advantage of that incredible deal here. FERU24, 250 carats of pyrite available right now for £4.95. Take advantage while you can, because of course at 9 PM they'll return to that price point of £7.95. Wow. And I think last week we were describing this as, yeah, I think we were calling it apple agate, because it's got the different varieties of tones you'd see in the apples. Because it's got gorgeous, most Braben reds combined with your, oh, actually it's a Granny Smith, isn't it, that's green and red? Is that right? I think so. I'm sure somebody will correct us if I'm wrong. But in your pear-shaped drops. Ticking every box. 440 carats of green red agate. AAPO92. 440 carats of green and red agate here in your huge drops, 30 by 22 mil. I really love this colour combination with your shades of apple green and apple red. Let's have a look at your price this evening for these feature drops of green and red agate. £6.95, and again, these are real statement gemstones. Pretty much each and every one is perfect as a pendant. That's how I would utilise them. Maybe have a different idea in mind. If so, Don't hesitate to get involved. Let us know what you have in mind for your strand of green and red agate. You can do that via Facebook or Twitter, or of course, maybe you just want to get involved in the Wall of Fame. And don't forget, if this is your first time watching, if you do want to get involved, we actually run a competition every week here at JewelleryMaker called the Wall of Fame. You send in a design and you'll be entered into a raffle, and each Wednesday on the morning show we actually pick 2 numbers out of the hat. Somebody wins £50 allocated to their account, and somebody wins £100. So if you do want to get involved with that, do not hesitate. We're going to leave those ones with you at £6.95. We're going to move on. Oh, wow. Coffee agate. Wow, real beautiful colour tones here. You've got that coffee colour tone, but then you've got these little flashes of whiskey tones and brandy-like tones coming through. Am I making anybody thirsty? Beautiful faceted rondelles here. It's a real elegant look, real sophistication from this particular gemstone strand. The rondelles themselves are 6x4mm in size, giving you 90 carats of your coffee agate. The code is EAGP50. Let's have a look at your price point this evening. Whoa, down to $4.95 again. And once again, you're getting a lot of gemstones on this strand. These are going to go a long way. Just $4.95. You see what I was saying about those almost whiskey-like tones coming through? Really enhanced from the faceting on these rondelles, isn't it? Coffee agate, available for $4.95. This is actually a variety of agate I haven't seen a great deal of here at JewelleryMaker. EAGP50, 90 carats of coffee agate available right now while stocks last for just $4.95. We're going to leave that one there because in just 20-25 minutes we have got our superstar buy coming up. This incredible strand of beryl, probably one of the best quality strands of beryl we've ever had here on JewelleryMaker. Certainly one of the best I've ever launched. This is coming up for you at 5 to 9 at a ridiculous price point. The only faceted strand of beryl we can find here in stock. Never been seen before, and we're going to launch it at under £7.50. So do not miss out on that incredible deal. Now, I'm not sure what time it is, but I'm pretty sure it's that time. Pete and Dan just both went, I'm a bit tired this evening, boys. Get out here. Get out here and tell me exactly what it's time for here.
Super. You say the next bit.
Slashes.
Yeah, with a bit of super slashes.
Pete, you need an early night. Annie just struck me. That's a HR.
Oh no.
Hello. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Is that HR? I'm being bullied by Pete. It's ever since I said he's a real man's man, he thought he'd prove it and give me a dig on screen. He didn't mean it, really. We're a very close team here on the Miss It Miss Out show. You all saw our lovely Christmas card last week, in fact. Now, Pete, when you get home tonight, we need to have an early night. Get your head in the game for tomorrow, sunshine. I'll tell you what, he wasn't sure at the start of the show which list he was going to be on. He thought, I need 24 hours to get myself on the good list. Santa can see you, you know.
Oh no!
Santa and Mrs. Claus never miss an episode of JewelleryMaker, particularly the Miss It Miss Out show, especially when I'm on. They're big fans of the big dog. Right, it is time for everyone's favourite section of the Miss It Miss Out show. I've actually heard a rumour that Mickey Mouse wears an Ed McCard wristwatch. Where are we going to for our first super slash? What's wrong with you? Producer Liam sounds genuinely depressed about having to take the prices so low. Don't worry about it, it's Christmas. If you can't enjoy it now, you never can. Okay, get involved then. 100 metres of 0.6 antique bronze coloured copper wire. Now I know for a fact that this is one of our most popular colours of wire here at Jewellery Maker. If you don't know who I am, my name's Ed. I used to be the sales manager of Jewellery Maker, and as a result I do happen to have a little bit of insight into which particular items have been reordered the most, and I can tell you now our antique bronze coloured wire is one of the most popular colours of wire we have here. Your 0.6mm gauge of wire is in fact very, very popular because it allows you to do all your detailed wiring work. DGJM33, 100 metres in total, and we are going to offer you an excruciating price slash. Let's have a look at our current sale price for this incredibly popular item. $19.95, but that is not where we're staying. Don't forget, all of our super slashes are only applicable until 9 PM, at which point they will return to their original price points. Right now, this costs $19.95, which in itself represents probably the most competitive price on the market. That is not the price you're going to add it to your order for tonight. DGJM33, so many of you already involved. That is the way to play. Whoa! $8.95. The code is DGJM33. If you want to add this to your order, act now to avoid disappointment. 100 metres of antique bronze coloured copper wire. 0.6mm gauge, available right now for $8.95. If you want to make this yours, act now to avoid disappointment. So many of you already on the phone lines. Congratulations to Jane, Meg. Oh, lots of anonymous buyers. You're there on the phone line. Karen, Rita, Leslie, Maureen, Maria, Margaret, Linda. Lynn's there as well. Jane in Merseyside, you have made it yours. I know for a fact that this is one of the most popular gauges because so many of you love to do your little flourishes. Those little bits of detailing. And there are so many of you taking advantage. This has gone a little bit too low, hasn't it, for us here at Jewellery Maker? So should be $19.95. When he said under £10, I was thinking, under £10, are you sure? He went one better, $8.95. He's saying now a little Christmas treat from Liam. Fortunately, most of the managerial team are out the country, and Hannah Oxbury's basically on a lot of painkillers at the moment, so she doesn't really know what's going on. That is down to $8.95. We're going to move on from that before we get ourselves in any more trouble. Where are we going on to? Aha. Gorgeous strand of green amethyst. I like these. They tick two boxes for me. You've got the irregular shapes of the nuggets, giving that organic feel, but then you've got that high polished look, giving you a high-end design. Love these. Pastel shade of green, lots of clarity as well. Perfect for your spring collection, but of course is also February's birthstone. 50 carats in total. The ovals themselves range in size from 8x5 to 12x8. The code is ALSF15. Let's have a look at the current sale price for this gorgeous strand. So currently on our website at $12.95. That is not the price you're going to pay this evening for this incredible deal. 50 carats of green amethyst going very, very low. That's what we do here on the Miss It Miss Out show. We give you super slashes, clearing out the last of stock, and at this price, these are going to fly out the door. Down to $6.95. Producer Liam is not messing about tonight. He's taking his remit very, very seriously, making way for new and exciting items. The code is ALSF15. 50 carats of green amethyst available right now for $6.95. We're not making money. We're making friends. That's what we're doing. If you want to add that to your order, act now, of course, at 9 p.m. This evening, in just 20 minutes' time, this will return to the original price point of $12.95. So take advantage while you can. 50 carats of green amethyst available right now for $6.95, and congratulations to everybody adding those to their order. We are now moving on to a beautiful strand of lemon quartz, this time in plain rounds. Now we don't see lemon quartz in plain rounds very often, I don't think. We see a lot of drops, we see a lot of irregular nuggets, things like that, but we don't see the plain rounds as often as I'd like. Beautiful 8mm rounds, very easy to work with. Perfect for, you know, maybe beginners who really like working with plain rounds. Perfect for your macrame designs. Lots of design scope, and you've got that real zesty tone from your lemon quartz. Just, you know, giving you that positive feel. It's like sunshine on a winter's morning, isn't it? Maybe not. ZIGP39. We won't make up letters. ZIGP39, 180 carats of lemon quartz, 8mm plain rounds. Let's have a look at our current sale price for this strand. So currently available at under £10. That in itself represents incredible value, but that is not the price we are going to bring it to you this evening. We are going to give you an exclusive super slash, but of course only available until 9 p.m. Here it comes to you tonight. The code you need is ZIGP39, 180 carats of lemon quartz, and producer Liam giving the equivalent of your P&P back in your pocket. Taking this down. Oh no, it hasn't worked. Should have been $6.95. You'd have to go a little bit lower to get it on screen. Little glitch in our graphics there has saved you an extra shiny pound coin. Down to $5.95. ZIGP39, 180 carats of lemon quartz available for $5.95. We didn't want to go that low. The graphics have forced us into it. Take advantage while you can. Of course, at 9 p.m. it will go back up to $9.95. Take advantage while you can. The code is ZIGP39. We'll leave that one there. And don't forget, let me just give you one last look, because our superstar buy coming up in, what, 15 minutes time? Gorgeous strand of beryl. Probably the nicest strand of beryl I've seen for some time here. And that is saying something here at JewelleryMaker, because the quality of our beryl is absolutely unrivaled. But this particular strand of faceted rondelles really is doing it for me. You get so many gemstones on the strand. Look at that. If you want to get involved with this, you are not going to be disappointed, because I can tell you now, coming up in around 10-15 minutes time, and it's going under £7.25. Right, we'll leave that one there. Where are we going to now? Okie dokie. Beautiful example of January's birthstone. Huge plain rounds of garnet. Deep, bold shade, that traditional colour you expect to see when you think of garnet. That red wine-like tone. In fact, earlier on this evening, we did find that if we held them out like this, we got a little, slightly better representation of the colour tone. This is quite a deep, rich colour tone anyway, but there you go. In fact, that is working, isn't it? Because you can see the almost red wine-like hue coming through from these beautiful garnet rounds. High polished plain rounds. They're 12mm in size. You get 600 carats in total. The code you need is FAGP00. Here comes your current sale price. Currently on our website at $8.95. This is January's birthstone. Real statement size, aren't they, at 12mm rounds. Let's have a look at our price this evening. Only available, of course, until 9 p.m. 600 carats of garnet should be $8.95, down to $6.95. What's he on about tonight? $6.95 for 600 carats of garnet. January's birthstone. I can't believe how low we're going on some of these items. $6.95 for 600 carats of garnet. If you want to add this to your order, act now to avoid disappointment, which so many of you are. So many of you taking advantage of our super slashes this evening. FAGP00 available right now for $6.95. We're going to leave that one there. We're going to move on. And this time, moving on. Oh, do you know what? Quite exciting. Coming up in, what, a week's time or so, we're going to have our award ceremony. So Vicky Carr's putting together 2013's award ceremony. Now in 2012, this gemstone was voted as your favourite gemstone to work with, and it is a gorgeous example here, labradorite, 150 carats in total. We know what makes this gemstone so popular, and of course it is that beautiful optical effect, those electric flashes of blues, greens and golden shades coming from a gemstone. I like this particular variety because it almost has a little bit of a lighter base tone, doesn't it? Almost those storm cloud greys and little inclusions of almost lime green tones coming through rather than that really dark black colour. So it's just a little variation there that really is adding to the gemstone. And then if you wanted to enhance that labradorescence, look at these facets. If you have a look here, so I can see the labradorescence isn't coming across on screen, but I can see it on each and every gemstone. There you go, look. If you go deep into that one, you can see that electric blue labradorescence. Absolutely amazing. The code is WQGP22. 150 carats here. These are 7.5mm faceted rounds. Let's have a look at the current sale price for this gorgeous strand of labradorite. Wow, $8.95. And to be honest, strands like this, they're profit makers, aren't they? Because these are the gemstones that are going to attract people's attention to your jewellery. Let me just grab this one here and just go here, because if you have a look at this, actually got a little rainbow of labradorescence coming off this one. Can you see that there? Incredible. So should be $8.95. That is not the price this evening. The code you need is WQGP22, and we are going super low, down from $8.95 to $5.95. Once again, producer Liam giving you the equivalent of your P&P back in your pocket, a £3 saving on this gorgeous and popular strand of labradorite. Do we have any insider info on what might win that category this year? You don't know? You haven't tapped up Vix for any info? Really? Do you know what it is? I think Vicky's keeping all the info to herself. I might drop her a text after the show. She won't tell me. She knows that I'll say it on air. WQGP22, 150 carats of 2012's favourite gemstone, available right now at the price of $5.95. We'll leave that one there, and we'll see how many more we can fit in before we get to launch this gorgeous strand of beautiful beryl. Faceted rondelles of beryl. Look at those morganites. Everybody knows I like my girly gemstones, but look at those morganites. Coming up, and I can tell you now, it's going under £7.15. Right, we are moving on. Where are we going to? That's right. The National Gemstone of Scotland. Beautiful smoky quartz. I'm gonna have some of my my relatives down for Christmas, staying with my mum. So my uncle Pat is flying down from Scotland. I think he arrives either today or tomorrow. In fact, sorry.
Uncle Pat.
Uncle. Was that an Irish accent you did there? Very good, very good. So yeah, if he's in the house, I'm sure my mum will make me watch him. So hi Pat. 120 carats of smoky quartz. Gorgeous chocolate brown tones here. Faceted puffy coins, they're 10mm in size. KBVI67 is the code. Let's have a look at the original price for this strand of smoky quartz. Oh, did I? I'm sure my mum will make me watch him. Hi, Uncle Pat. Make him watch me, is what I meant to say. I'm sure everybody understood. They're all just taking the mickey out of me. It's not easy to stand out here for 4 hours talking, you know. Certainly not when you're as stupid as me. 120 carats of smoky quartz. Oh! I see. Like that, is it?
Is that a quick shot?
Burn! From producer Liam. He said it's even harder when you've spent 3 hours in the office doing it as well. Basically, I talk a lot. 120 carats of smoky quartz. Beautiful faceted puffy coins. 10 mil in size, should be $7.95. That is not the price you're going to pay this evening. But don't forget, this is only available for the next 10 minutes. Should be $7.95. And that serves you right. That's a bit of karma back there for you, producer Liam. You take the mick out of the big dog, and the graphics will punish you. Down to $4.95. So there you go. Even lower. That's the universe paying you back. KB VI67, 120 carats of the National Gemstone of Scotland, available at under £5 now. Just $4.95. You want to add smoky quartz to your order? The time to act is now, because we've had to go a little bit lower than we wanted to. Down to $4.95, and of course, in just 10 minutes' time, that will return to the original price point of $7.95. Beautiful variety there, real rich chocolate brown tone. Where are we going on to then? Not sure I'm speaking to. I knew you were going to say that. We're still like that, me and you. Telepathic. Gorgeous, cloudy grey tones coming here. I love, do you know what? This is cloudy quartz. These are like storm clouds. It's actually the inclusions that are enhancing this design. You can't say that with many gemstones. Of course, emerald and quartz, prized for its inclusions. Look at this. Look at that. That really does look like one of those storm clouds rolling across the sky, doesn't it? 380 carats in total. Long, puffy oval beads. They are 35 by 18 mil in size, so real statement looks here. Perfect as pendants, maybe wire wrapped to enhance that look even further. But I really love the drama that you're getting from your cloudy quartz here. 380 carats in total. The code is HXGP12. Let's have a look at the current price for this gorgeous strand. Wow, it's already under £10. So currently, you can add 380 carats of cloudy quartz to your order for $9.95. That's not the price you're going to pay this evening. Here comes a super slash. And we just got to hope that the graphics are going to bring the appropriate price in. HXGP12, 380 carats, available right now for $5.95. That is seriously low, isn't it? 380 carats of your cloudy quartz, and again, very, very popular variety of this particular gemstone. I was almost taken aback at how popular this gemstone is with our jewellery makers out there. But now that I hold it in my hand, I'm not really surprised. You can see how this will almost dictate your creativity, how it will lead the design because of the drama that you're getting from the inclusions in each and every gemstone. HXGP12 down to $5.95. If you want to take advantage, you need to dial right now, because of course at 9 PM it will return to the original price point of $9.95. So that is an incredible saving. So many of you getting involved on the phone lines. Congratulations to Deirdre, Amy, Gillian, anonymous buyer Tina, Meg. Lots of new buyers, about 20 new buyers getting involved on this particular strand. Well done to you. Well done, Gillian. Well done, Deirdre. Well done, Stephen. Well done, new buyer. So many of you flying in on the phone lines. The code is HXGP12. 380 carats, available for $5.95. We'll leave that one there. We're going to move on. Say again, sorry? 80, sorry. Ah, wow. Unikite roses. So these are carved floral shapes. This is really nice, actually, because you've got that really natural colour tone here. Mother Nature's base tone of green, but then you've got your rose pinks almost mixed in with it on top of your rose carvings. So it's almost like we're imitating Mother Nature and she's mirroring it back at us with the colour tone here. Look at these carved flowers. Not an easy thing to do. to create carvings this intricate. 320 carats of unakite in your carved flowers. These are 14 to 15 mil in size. Slight variations maybe, you can't really tell. These will make gorgeous charms. Beautiful earrings as well. HPGP30 is the code you need if you want to add these to your order. Let's have a look at the current price. Wow, they're already at $7.95. If you imagine how labour intensive it is, not just to source and mine for unakite, but to then carve it into these gorgeous floral shapes. And don't forget, when you're getting hold of gemstones which have already been carved into these beautiful shapes, a lot of the creativity has already been done for you. But that is not the price you're going to pay this evening. Let's have a look at your price for 320 carats of unakite flowers. Down to $4.95, so under £5 for gorgeous unakite, which, as I say, is having a bit of a renaissance at the moment, becoming much more popular. And in these beautiful carved flower shapes, available at under £5, but of course at 9 PM it will be back up at that original price of $7.95, which already represented some of the best value on the market. But to add these to your order for under £5, I'll tell you what, if you've already got an open order, my advice, add these, get them home, see for yourself at $4.95 how gorgeous they are. If you're not 100% satisfied, you have until the 31st of January to make your final decision. I don't think you're going to be too disappointed. These are basically profit makers. You only need 2 of these on a pair of shepherd hooks to make your money back. HPGP30, 320 carats of your unakite flowers for $4.95. And are we trying to cram one more in, or is it? We have got no more time left for Super Sashes, because without further ado, it's time for Superstar Boy! Sorry. And tomorrow we'll be just hours, at this time tomorrow we'll be just hours away from finding out if Santa's coming to see us, if we've been good or not. So we'll have a big dance off when it comes to the Star By intro. I want to see Pete's moves. But
You'll see him.
now, it's feisty talk from Pete. I don't want to mess with him. He beats me. But all I can say is, whilst we're having a little bit of fun, because it is the festive period, well, we always have fun here on JewelleryMaker, it's the madhouse after all, but one thing we take seriously is gemstones and jewellery making, and this is incredible. One of the best examples of beryl I've ever seen here on JewelleryMaker, certainly one of the best I've ever launched. Faceted rondelles of gorgeous beryl featuring aquamarine, beautiful heliodor, gorgeous morganite, and you've even got a few goshenite in there too. 50 carats in total. The rondelles themselves range in size from 3x1 to 5x2. Now I have to warn you, despite the fact that this is a brand new gemstone, I've just thought to myself, there's one beryl that I haven't been mentioning because I didn't expect to feature, but now that I look really closely at some of these, could a few of these be classified as emeralds? Just see there, you've got the green tone, you've got those inclusions in there. Wow, this is a seriously exclusive strand that just rocketed out of the stratosphere. Look at these gorgeous morganites. These are the ones I personally have fallen in love with. And so many of you already getting involved on the phone lines. I told you earlier that this particular strand is going under £7. Let's get that price on screen. 50 carats of gorgeous multi-beryl rondelles for $6.95. What more can I say? the facets themselves are really enhancing the pastel shades. You're getting those sky blues from your aquamarine. There's gorgeous golden tones from your Heliodor. There is a beautiful piece of goshenite there. And then, of course, my favourite, the beautiful morganite. Lovely, gorgeous baby pinks there. The code is KVRU35. We started with just double figures of availability, and there are so many of you getting involved tonight. Congratulations to Nesta, Meg, Jennifer, Jane, Alice, Alison, Penny, Denise, Alan, Margaret, Jenny, Patricia, Margaret, Alicia, Michelle, Wendy, Janet, Josephine, Tony, Zoe. Lots of new buyers. William, you're there. Valerie, Leslie, Lorraine, Fiona, Frida, Margaret, Paula, Bryony. Multiple buying tonight from Bryony, making the most of that P&P. Zoe, you're there. June, Jemima. Lots of anonymous buyers. I've never seen it go onto another line. So that's the most I've ever seen. And I include the morning show in that. So this is probably the biggest reaction I've ever had to a gemstone strand here on Jewellery Maker, and I'm not surprised because 50 carats of multi-beryl should not be going to that price, particularly when it's the only strand of faceted gemstones, faceted beryl, sorry, we have here at Jewellery Maker. Congratulations to everybody on the phone lines. As far as I'm aware, everybody has been successful at this point, but stay on the phone lines to speak to a member of the help team to guarantee you've been successful. I'll be back tomorrow to see you into Christmas Eve, and once again, I'll be back on Christmas morning as well. So enjoy your evening. I'll be back tomorrow. Woo-hoo!
This year, Jewellery Maker will be live 9 AM to 1 PM on Christmas Day. Oh, come on, guys. You can't get out of working Christmas Day. Ed's excited. Oh, look at him. What a guy. No turkeys were harmed in the making of this video.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B989HF.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Buying jewellery online from us has just become even easier with our new streamlined checkout service. We've made some little changes to make our website more accessible for all of the different ways you shop online, and now it's even easier using a mobile phone or tablet. Once you have added your items to your shopping basket, you can decide to check out now or save for later. Saving an item for later means you can easily find them in your own time, but don't forget to check back soon, as all our items are selling fast. One of just a few changes that will make buying jewellery from us even easier.
Hello there. Okay, so we have got some gorgeous little bundles for you because we've got Amara. She's going to be doing some polymer clay, and I'm really excited because I don't really know much about polymer clay. I'm really new to all of this, and I